bullshit. Why? Okay, all right. Sounds like we're good to go. All right, welcome to Mouthpiece Included. This is the pod where we speak on Spolitricks, sports, polytricks, and everything in between, located when the superposition is chosen upon your conscience observation. Whether it's a viral moment, a controversial call, or a political pivot, this pod brings the heat with sharp takes and layered content. Dub Bulls are in the spotlight, not because we've solved anything, but because our franchise is once again staring down the barrel and trying to decide what it is. With the draft approaching, many blue chippers, alleged 7, 8 franchise, but I've never heard of such in a draft. 8 in one draft, generational. And our roster stuck between eras. The convo ain't just about prospects. It's about identity, direction, and whether this team is finally ready to choose a lane instead of drifting in the middle. Meanwhile, over at Hallis Hall, the rumor mill is spinning. Our sources are spinning hard around Cole Kmet's contract situation. He's a top 10 paid tight end in the league, yet does he suck? Is this just standard negotiation noise, or is there deeper tension about how the Bears value their offensive core, definitely the pink ones, as they build around Caleb Nails Williams? Chicago fans know the pattern. Every contract rumor is really a cultural check, a test whether the front office has learned anything from the past, or are they simply repeating it? And speaking of repeating our past, the Caleb Nail Williams versus Vince Evans comparison is heating back up. Is Nails really Vince Evans 2.0? The gifted improviser dropped into a franchise that loves chaos as much as it fears change? Or is this just projecting its old ghost onto its new colored hope? Today, we're unpacking all of it. Bulls uncertainty, Bears contract drama, and the myths, and the mythic quarterback deja vu that refuses to leave our city alone. Whether you're here for the sports scheming or political sharp turns, we've got your dose of insight with just the right amount of leading edge. Because this ain't just commentary out there, it's clarity served up with heat. Ready? Let's put on our dirty air ones, the ones we reserve for doing yard work. Maybe they've got water damage. They stink, for lack of a better term. They're filthy. You know, you probably caked a lot of white shoe polish on it. You think nobody can tell that, you painted them. All right. But you don't want to be seen in public with it. Let's put on those ones that Ryan Poe's wore the first day of work. First day to work. Filthy, dirty, stinky air ones. Can you imagine in the city of Chicago doing something like that? The panel's open. We've taken the time to pin the link in the chat. Big ups to Karen. So stand down, stand back, stand by. Or pull up, okay? But if you do pull up, don't forget to bring your mouthpiece. The views expressed in today's pod are those of the host, any guest, and are not necessarily reflective of any affiliates or TATN. Grab your mouthpiece. Let's get going. Big ups Midwest Festivals presents Ancestral Echoes. This will be their 4th annual Glamping House Music Fest extravaganza. It's a weekend event. You can pull up with your trailer or your tent, or there's companies that'll drop ship that trailer. Ancestral Echoes can provide a tent for a very small fee. Get it all set up for you, so you're not out there looking like I don't know if we can say retard anymore. And bring your supplies. Come out there and have a great time. Some of the best DJs from around the Midwest. Great house music all night long. Great people. Get out there. Limited light pollution. Okay. Pembroke Township, Illinois. Reconnect with your ancestors. Big up Tay Milz, Aesthetics, Multicultural, Skin, Body, and Weight Loss Pro. You find yourself in sunny Southern California, the Los Angeles area, and you're in need of a great copper-colored esthetician, reach out to Tay Milz at www.taymilzaesthetics.com. Big ups Bella B. Maybe you need some swag printed on a shirt, like so. Right? You reach out to Bella B. Designs365 at gmail.com. Last but not least, you find yourself in a pinch and you need a tow. We're not talking about on your foot. We're talking about your whip is no longer moving for whatever reason. Maybe a drunk Venezuelan slammed into your whip. No policia, no policia, no policia, mi deportata. No policia, no ice, no ice, no policia, no license. I fix for you. I fix for you. Right? If that's going to be your situation, first off, call your insurance immediately. Second off, reach out to Jim Recovery. He'll pull up, put your whip on a brand new flatbed truck, top of the line technology, modern technology. Over 3 decades doing this, he'll be sure to get you and your whip to where they need to be safely. All righty. Now, for that, let's go ahead and get the perennial nominee for Father of the Year. You just can't give it to him every year. He averaging 1,000 points a game, but it's the best. It's who's the biggest for the. He the first team all defense and leading scorer in the league. He's all pro, and he's done it 8 straight. But you can't give it to him. It's who's the most valuable to their team. Nonsense like such.
TATN Mouthpiece
Nonsense like such. You know what I mean? Remember they started making that shit up with Mike because they wanted to give it to Larry Legend and all types of other people.
Yeah, we got to change the course. The course is too easy. We got to change the golf course because, it's too easy. There's no way that a Tiger should be able to play on the same course year after year. We got to fix it. We got to Tiger-proof it.
Tiger-proof it. I mean, you talking best defensive player, best offensive player for like at least 8 straight seasons, arguably. And he ain't the most. That's not what MVP means. Okay.
Yeah, it means most valuable player to his team.
Yeah. So you tell me this guy's not the most. I don't know. Give us some hubbub, bro. I got some technical stuff to do here.
Yeah, fix up the technical stuff.
Hubbub, bro.
Most definitely. I want to jump into the Bears, but we're going to get into that later. But I'm happy that it's 60 degrees here in Chicago. We had a couple of days of heat here in the Chi. Rain, but not snow, but heat. And we know the snow is coming back, so be ready for the heat in Chicago. We had a plethora of celebrities and politicians here this weekend for the laying the rest of the great Reverend Jesse L. Jackson Sr. Controversy. The family thought that they were telling people not to make any political comments during the homegoing celebration, but you invited politicians to the ceremony to speak. So I don't know what you thought they were going to say, but they gave their respects. They gave their political commentary on what was going on in the world today, which I don't know how that they could be of such status as vice presidents and former presidents and not comment on what's going on in the world today. But they did. And, some people took exception to what happened here. But, there's a 10-hour ceremony, damn it. What else are they going to talk about? You had the president of Colombia gave a 1 hour damn speech in Spanish and with an interpreter. It was an interesting ceremony. Half of the time I was watching at work, and as Earthquake said during his uh, special about Aretha Franklin's. It's not funny, but it is. Aretha Franklin's funeral. Let him. I was telling him, wait, let him go. I was. I think the ceremony started about 11 in the morning, and then I worked all day and came back, had a break in the afternoon, and they were still um, calling people up and singing, and it was a homegoing celebration. So I guess it takes a long amount of time, but let them go. And especially since we were having the family ceremony the next day at the Rainbow Push headquarters. But shout out to the family of Jesse L. Jackson Sr. Um, whatever you thought about him and his views and his lifetime as a civil rights activist and leader, he was boots on the ground. He did have a message that you are somebody, no matter how poor, no matter how uneducated, no matter how unread you are somebody, and do what you can to help this world while you're in this world. So, I'll give him that as the leader of the Push uh, headquarters and Operation Push, and as civil rights leaders for us copper coated people here in the city of Chicago and around the world. But as far as that funeral is concerned, let him go. Let him go.
Let him go. You know. So you say it went on and on, dragged on, huh?
And the template was Aretha's funeral.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to congratulate her on, and get their honor and love to Aretha. And some people,
All right. My bad. What was you saying?
let them go. Now, God bless me to been in South Carolina, back up to Chicago. I think he went to Springfield. I'm not sure.
Did
And
Obama speak?
oh yeah, of course, of course. And they was upset that he talked about meeting Jesse and not talking about meeting Reverend Wright of people are.
Yeah, we always gotta find something to drag each other under the bus for, right?
Yeah.
Always. Always.
But
I think it's our conditioning.
yeah. But it was a cool ceremony. Every time I checked in and checked out, and the singing, and Stevie was there, and the ceremony the next day, Stevie and Chris Tucker was there, gave his stories about how him and Jesse met, and how he came and saw his mom in the hospital, and he was like, "Yeah, man, mom, I got Jesse Jackson here to pray for you." So he touched a lot of people with his time on Earth, and that's all we can do. Do what we can while our dash is going on from our beginning to our end, and God bless him and his family.
Yeah, amen to that. R.I.P. Jesse Jackson. Condolences to his family. Beautiful looking family too, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's got a grandson, man. He's a little light skinned, but damn, he look just like him as a grown man. As a grown man. I think I sent you that picture. That kid, wow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. So let's get to it. I think Karen's got all the technical stuff figured out.
Thanks, Karen.
Yeah, yeah. What would we
Oh,
do without Karen's, huh?
I don't know. You tell me. How can we survive without Karen? Maybe we'll make that a show one of these
Yeah.
weeks. how the world can survive
without
without
Karens.
Karen.
You know what I mean? I'm sure in their mind somewhere they mean well.
Of
What is
course.
your black ass doing over here? You know anybody over here? I'm calling the police.
What? I live here. No, there's no way. I know everybody lives in this neighborhood, and your black ass is. I mean, you're. Wait a minute. What did I say?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I know you don't live. Yeah, you're on my property.
Karens. They should start charging for those 911 calls. Like if it's frivolous, you should get a
Yeah,
bill for that shit.
yeah. No, they won't.
Nah,
They
they ain't gonna do that.
encourage the Karens.
Yeah.
Let's investigate. Now, what did you say happened? And he did what? And then
Yeah.
he did what? And he did what?
Like the Michigan courts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He got him a
Oh
nice
yeah.
little deal.
Yeah. Yeah. A excommunicated his huge contract, $50 million, whatever the hell he
Mm-hmm.
was getting paid. And yeah, because Karen said he was stalking her
Beating
and
her.
beating her and kicked the door in and killed the cat and killed the
Turned
dog.
out the detective pig, the lawyer, and the Karen were all lying, and there's evidence suggesting that.
No, that couldn't be. They're sworn to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America.
Karen ain't.
Oh yeah, Karen ain't. But,
No.
she filed a complaint. She said, he was stalking her and this, that, and the other, and she didn't know what was going on.
He should be able to get some sort of cause like arbitration with the university, because and get some of that money, right?
Yeah, he can go get Johnny Cochran and sue every damn body.
R.I.P. Johnny Cochran, my dude.
R.I.P.
But he can get the Cochran law firm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or Cameron the Hammer.
yeah, yeah,
Bring him
yeah,
down there to Michigan and
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Stand behind him while he's talking and shit. Cry
Mm.
like a little bitch while I'm standing here. It's gonna help us get you more money. You know what I mean? That'd be
Yeah.
sticking
Mm.
needles in his ass. He cry like a little bitch. You know what I mean? I'm your lawyer.
Have your bunny crying. Your kids need to be in front of you crying.
Right. Gotta have your whole
Oh.
family here. You need a stupid fat aunt or something to show up. And I want her hair to be not combed, and you know what I mean. And I want her to say ignorant shit. Cause we was all retarded, not and that's why we here. You know what I mean? So it all could be perfect.
When this happened, we didn't know what was gonna happen because he was helping. He was helping everybody take care of everything,
Like, who I'm
guys.
supposed to call when I need money to go to the grocery store? Carry me when I need somebody to carry me to the grocery store.
Carry me, fetch me to the grocery store.
You're right.
Now, where's that grandma that Trump pulled out about a few weeks ago? Talking about whatever he did to help help her and her family, and God bless Donald Trump, and you can put grandma's stamp on it.
They deported her back to the Caribbean or wherever they found her ass at. That's what happened to her.
I
All right.
mean, this theater that this guy has going on every week is it's unbelievable. But
Can you call him a
I
child
agree.
raper?
You got to use the more technical terms, pedophile.
Okay. Can you call him that? He's the president, standing president, two-time president, possibly three-term president of the United States.
All you got to do is put allegedly in front of it.
But
Because
is it?
we don't have anybody to investigate the case. Everybody's scared. So allegedly, he's a pedophile.
I've been saying his wife was a honeypot put on his ass by Russian. Turns out it's true. He met her allegedly on the Epstein Islands. She was underage when he met her.
Mm. And he allegedly became friends with her.
And I'm sure he grabbed her right by the crotch, according to that's how
Yeah,
that's how he moves. He's a
that's what you
caveman.
that's what you do when you're rich. He says.
When
Yeah,
you're a Neanderthal. Then you
yeah,
grab him by the hair and drag him up in the room. They like it. That's what
yeah,
Epstein was telling them all. They like all that shit.
yeah, and make him. Now, where did the kid come from?
Which
Uh,
one?
the one he's got now, Baron.
You talking about Damien Omen 3?
Yeah, who impregnated her to was it in vitro? I mean, how
I
did
don't
this
know, but
happen?
he's pretty tall. He's Trump's tall.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But it's a shame that dude, man. I think he plays water polo or something. They were saying, or what's that game that
the
what's
cross.
what's the great running back? Yeah, lacrosse. What's the
Yeah,
great running back that they changed all the rules and
Jim
nobody?
Brown.
Yeah, Jim Brown. Nobody talks about how he was
Yeah,
dominating in lacrosse.
yeah,
We didn't even know.
he's running around giving them the business. They was like, wait a minute, we we can't have this big moolie out here running around giving us the business. Yeah, we got to change the rules. Send him to the NFL. Yeah, the cross.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Mhm.
I mean, they downplayed that because I think it'll be more brothers and sisters in lacrosse had we known, you know.
Yeah, I mean, because his hand-eye coordination and movement and juking, and it just wasn't offered in our neighborhoods. Because it's not a expensive sport. You get your little head pieces to cover your ears and a stick and a damn ball and
Uh,
two nets. We can do that just like soccer, but you know how they do. They don't want us dominating every sport.
no, I guess, they got to have something, right?
Yeah, I mean, we just want to see your big thighs and your missionary lips running up and down the field, doing the best you can to get a contract so they can take your money after you retire and force you to go broke.
Now we got Charlie Kirk. R.I.P. Condolences to his family. He reminds me a lot of Tucker Carlson. I think he patterned himself off of Tucker Carlson. It's uncanny. He might even be related to him.
It's a possibility.
But he was honored, because the great Jesse Jackson and whenever coloreds are getting the just desserts that we deserve, they always want to. This new administration always wants to shadow over it uh,
Mm.
with bullshit. So here we go.
Okay.
Charlie Kirk.
Department of Education.
Yeah, and okay, so the great Charlie Kirk, who I said on this show, and the poll that we put up didn't back it up, is Charlie Kirk the pink version of Malcolm X? People said I'm dumb. Booker T. Washington and Catherine Beecher. This is who this guy,
Dr. King
Dr. King,
and Ann Sullivan and
is that Benjamin who?
it ain't Benjamin Banneker. There's Benjamin Franklin.
Yeah, he looks colored,
Mm-hmm.
don't he?
Black and white photo. We don't know what was in his heart.
There we go. Booker T.
Mm-hmm.
Catherine Beecher, and the great
Perfect,
Charlie Kirk. Go ahead.
perfect opportunity for them to ingest a banner to Jesse L. Jackson Sr.,
Mm-hmm.
Department of Education, Reverend
Mm-hmm.
Jesse Jackson, and instead he rushes out and drops a damn Charlie Kirk.
I'm not saying you need to have a college degree to be effective in the United States. And that's not what I'm saying here. But
No, no, no,
he's
not
on
at
a
all.
Department of Education, and
Yeah.
he's never gotten a college degree.
Yeah, I mean, everybody harps on him being a college dropout. A lot of the m- most wealthy people in America didn't finish college, but
But he's the only reason I'm saying is because he's representing the Department of Education.
yeah, and he's alleged racist. We don't
Yeah,
know what's in his heart.
it's an oxymoron.
Yeah,
You know. Um, yeah.
yeah.
I don't have anything for Booger of the Week, Zest of the Week. You got anything for Zest of the Week or Booger of the Week?
Um, hmm. I was just thinking. No, I digress. I definitely will have one for next week, but no, not this week. Those who know who they are, hey, pull up. Is the link in the chat?
The link is pinned in the chat. All are welcome to pull up. If you do pull up, don't forget to bring your mouthpiece. You can excrete your excrement right here live.
Yeah.
You know.
Everybody excretes their excrement during the week when we're not on.
Yeah.
We're not live,
Yeah.
and they want to troll on the keyboard and put their incoherent thoughts on keyboards. But here we are. We're right here.
That's right.
Bring your mouthpiece and bring your excrement
in the public. All right. So Diesel is a big fan of kickers. The Dallas Cowboys ended up placing a second round restricted free agent tender worth $5.7 million on kicker Brandon Aubrey for the 2026 season. This one-year deal makes Brandon Aubrey the league's third highest paid kicker, though both sides are negotiating a long-term extension expected to make him the highest paid kicker in NFL history. So the tenderoni value is $5.76 million. He's a restricted free agent. That means if another team, i.e., vis-a-vis the Chicago Bears, signs Aubrey to an off, well, of course, Diesel wants him.
Yeah,
you got to be able to kick an 80-yard field goal in Soldier Field when it's 20 below zero.
No interest. It's not going to go straight.
All right. If another team, vis-a-vis the Chicago Bears, signs Aubrey to an offer sheet and Dallas declines the match, the Cowboys will receive a second-round pick. So you're willing to make him the highest paid kicker, Ace and Diesel, in the NFL against your salary track and ferry out a second-round pick?
Absolutely not. We got a kicker. We got a Soldier Field kicker. I'm surprised Dallas didn't franchise tag him instead of Pickens, since they're so interested in kicking the damn ball. But, they did what they needed to do. They franchised a receiver and gave this guy a tender offer. And we'll see who's out there that wants to pay a kicker $6 or $7 or $8 damn million to kick the ball because they can't move the ball on offense.
So you're saying they franchised the color?
Yeah, they did. Pickens, the wideout.
Be Cool said, for all the fans who wanted DJ Moore traded to get Crosby, how that trade looking now? Shaking my damn head. Huh? What about that, Ace? Me and Diesel expect it. It wasn't I wanted. Let me clarify something. Be Cool. It wasn't that I want. Ace didn't want any part of it. He's a DJ. I don't want to say proclivity. I don't want to say a DJ, no homo, but he's big on DJ. He's got feelings, nothing more than feelings. That being said, bro, let me clarify my stance. I said since Nails, the quarterback, he still hasn't made a comment about losing DJ, Ace, to my knowledge.
No, he won't.
He can go out there on podcast and talk and put his nose up Crosby's ass.
No, he won't.
He can tweet about every damn thing.
He won't say anything about DJ. Absolutely won't.
Okay, we'll get there. But what I'm saying is, since Nails couldn't get him the ball, didn't know how to throw him the ball, since they were always in miscommunication, even though DJ had played for multiple quarterbacks, he never had so much miscommunication. They want to label him the lazy mooly. Mm-hmm. This is what I was saying. Since you had those other players and him and Nails weren't clicking, that's why I said I'd move on from him, to quote Courtney Cronin, the Packer fan. I'd move on from DJ Moore, put that salary towards some other needs, and then go by the other receivers. Had nothing to do with sexy Max Crosby.
Well, I mean, I understood once I got the salary cap information that if he would have been on the roster as of March 13th of this year,
it was going to cost on the cap next year too. We covered that, Ace. You mentioned in the text we didn't cover it last week, but we covered it that very first week when we went over the cap considering.
So his contract was going to be guaranteed for next year.
Yeah.
If he'd have been on the roster as of March 13th, which is next week. So the deal was imminent that they were
Imminent.
going to get rid of him for either it was Crosby or Miles Garrett or
Yeah, you and Diesel had no interest. Go ahead and finish. I would have had Garrett in here last year. Y'all don't want to give up this and that and giving up too much. Now you didn't
we
brought
were
up Miles Garrett 2, 3 times on this show already.
we weren't ready for Miles Garrett last year. We're ready for him this year. They've shown the proclivity that they want to give up 2 first
First
round
rounders.
picks.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's make the move and get it done
And they
because
are lower value first rounders too.
yeah,
Yeah.
and Cleveland needs to make some damn moves.
Yeah.
They're not going to win.
I mean, if we bring in Miles Garrett, I will jump on the Super Bowl bandwagon. I will make a video, Super Bowl. We are the Super Bowl Shuffle Part 2. And I'd be shuffling. I'm gonna find me a bunch of white people and put around my eyes. Yeah, shuck and jive and shuffle all around them. Yeah, show my teeth. That's what I'll do if we get Max Crosby. And we'll post it right here on This Ain't That
Miles
Day.
Garrett.
I mean, Miles Garrett. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Because I liked him since he pulled that helmet off that racist. Well, we don't know what's in his heart.
We don't know what was in Mason Dixon
Mason Rudolph,
KKK's heart, but yeah.
And I'm getting into arguments with my brothers. And when I was like, no, something had to be said. This dude plays the Stradivarius. You know what I mean? He's got an Asian girl. He's not just pulling helmets off people.
Yeah.
And the media was trying to malign him. Remember? He should be thrown out of the league and he should go to jail. I was like, no. Something happened.
And he immediately told the media what had happened. But of course, because he's some copper-coated player,
they tried to bury it.
Yeah, they didn't want to believe it.
Wasn't good for the Shield. Turned out, Rudolph allegedly used the N-bomb. And where is Rudolph now? Is he breaking NFL records?
I think he's still on the bench somewhere in Pittsburgh. The Rooney Rule team won't get rid of him, and then they just got rid of their colored coach.
Be Cool said, "Who is the leader of the locker room now?" Good question. Who's the head bear in the locker? Is it Nails?
No, I mean I think you got to go with probably Tony.
Well, he's a quiet leader. Sweat's a quiet leader. DJ was kind of a quiet leader too.
Yeah.
Emmons is gone. Dahman is gone. Who is the leader in that? I'm not going to say to. I'm not going to say. I mean, I know what you're saying. He's a quiet leader by example.
He's got the rings. He's got the pedigree, and he's
What's the color defensive tackle's name we got from Atlanta? J.D. Garrett.
Garrett,
yeah. Grady Jarrett.
Yeah, he's on his. He's playing on his last contract with the Bears.
He was hurt last season. I look for big.
I understand all of that.
But he's a leader in there.
He's on a 3-year deal, and this is year 2. So if he don't get it done this year, he's going to be gone.
Done or not, he's going to be gone at the end of this year. Done or not.
All right. But yeah, you got to look at your all pros, and Byard's not under contract. He's gone. They had Burton Hanks too. He's gone. And who else went to the Pro Bowl? It was Dahlman. He's gone. And Tony.
Is it Darnell Wright? Is it Sweat? Nah. Sweat's a quiet leader.
Yeah, I don't think Sweat wants to take on that role.
What's the linebacker's name? We're not talking about Edmonds. The other one. Remember they were both trolling the Ravens.
Edwards.
Yeah. Both of them was playing ping pong and trolling the Ravens after they got their game room closed. Look at them both now. One of them got hurt, almost a career-ending injury, and the other one doesn't even have a team.
Yeah, had me go all the way to damn Baltimore, and they lost the damn game to the backup damn
black-up quarterback.
Yeah.
Great questions. Keep them coming, Be Cool.
For sure. Appreciate it.
So he mentioned it, and we were right there. So Max Crosby goes to the Ray Ravens. What's your take on this, Ace?
I mean, there's some controversy in these organizations about the moves they're making, and then the moves they're making after the coaches have been fired. You get rid of your longtime head coach, and then you make a huge move and go out there and get Max Crosby for your defensive coach. And the same thing in Buffalo. You got rid of your head coach and you promote the offensive coordinator and finally bring in a number one wide receiver, which they didn't have. So it seems like there's some controversy between the organization, i.e., the general managers, and the head coaches of these teams. They were ready to make moves, and they made them.
Well, they say the Ravens put together a package of 2 first-rounders. Now, you just said you heard some rumor that the Bears offered 2 first-rounders as well.
Allegedly.
Now, me personally, I was never willing to move off 2 first-round picks for Max Crosby, and you know how much I liked him.
Yeah, but neither was I. I wanted to use the if if we were going to do anything this year, it should have been our first round pick this year, and the second round pick we maybe got for
DJ.
JD,
Or if you hadn't traded DJ, you'd have had him in the part of the trade. First round
or
pick, DJ Moore, and
or we
another
could have
draft pick.
or a later round pick, and we could have sent them back Butch Stud. We could have sent them Butch Stud because they need a damn all pro linebacker, and it would have worked for the salary cap,
By
thing.
Butch Stud, he means Tremaine Edmonds. But yeah, no, I was they need a receiver too to pair with their new drop dead gorgeous, smart, sexy new name quarterback out of the KKK state of Indiana.
Yeah, we could have pulled somebody out of the fifth, sixth. I mean, out of the bottom of our receiver pool and sent them whatever it would have took. But
I mean, you're moving DJ anyway. If you're gonna move him, if you're gonna give up the second round pick for him, why wouldn't you be willing to just give up DJ in the package and cut out the middleman? So to speak.
yeah.
You know
Well, I
what I mean?
mean, that was their mentality. That's the Bears move. I wasn't willing to give up DJ.
Right. No, you wasn't. Yeah, you wasn't. I mean, and then you had some sort of fantasy like Tremaine Edmonds would have, and they could pick him up right now off the scrap heap for pennies on the dollar.
I told you last week the hell was gonna give up a damn draft pick for a guy that the Bears are gonna cut.
Because the Bears talk too much.
Yeah,
I'm
they
gonna say
talk too
that.
damn much. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, it's Poles specifically comes out and tells his whole game plan to the media and sits down and talks to Courtney Cronin and all
Yeah.
these people. And yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Those are tough decisions we got to make.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting paid a lot of money. Yeah, I mean, we want to do what's right by him.
Yeah. Then 2 weeks later, yeah, we told him to tell his agent he can shop a deal to see where he can go and we can trade him to.
Other than that, but if he doesn't, we're gonna cut him. Said all that in the same sentence. Yeah, how's this
What?
gonna work? Right.
Yeah, it worked just the way it did. They had to cut his ass.
The Ravens probably would have been interested had he not been trolling.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be a good locker room fit. Okay, Drew Dahlman. Sexy. Drew Dahlman. We brought him in here. He was the best available free. Drop dead gorgeous, smart, tough. Went to Stanford. Mechanical engineering degree. Dad pedigree. NFL. Smart.
Gave him a lot of money. Yeah.
Yeah. Good genes.
Good.
Long story short, he took all the money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All the upfront money we gave him and quit. He quit.
Yeah.
Now, we're gonna get into it. They were being real sensitive about it. But I just know, like, whenever Barry Sanders and all these other people quit early, the media was talking about he owed money. That nigga owed the organization money. So we're gonna be consistent here.
Yeah.
Right? And we want some of our money back, Drew Dahlman. You ain't that damn smart.
You damn right, you son of a bitch.
Right.
You screwed our team up for the next few years.
Right.
Because we thought we had a damn center and
Right.
we got you under contract. And all of a sudden you don't want to play football any damn more. You should have told us that before you came here from Atlanta. We could have went out and found another player that wanted to be here when we had plenty of money under the salary cap. We could have made some different moves.
Facts. 100%. I agree with that completely. Now, it could be a medical issue dealing
Yeah,
with, or maybe a family member. I
yeah,
mean, everybody's got their reasons, but if it's simply because I was 27 and this is a smart thing to do, like the media is suggesting, and he knows
yeah,
his body and he knows this and that. Well, he knew that shit last year before he signed a 3-year tender.
yeah. And if it's CTE or whatever he faced during the season, I don't think he faced any catastrophic injuries. He wouldn't play in the damn the Pro Bowl flag football game.
Well, something was
So
wrong with him, with the way he was snapping the ball. There's some of those errant snaps. He might have had something up at his marbles.
okay, well, damn it. He retired in time for us to figure something out. So we'll give him that. But I kind of thinking that he had to have some knowledge or inclination that he was going to retire last year when he took the money.
He gave no indication of that in the postseason interviews and the meetings with the team. So something had to have happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it seems like it's a family issue, is what I keep getting.
Did he hang out with Ben Roethlisberger at the Pro Bowl or something?
Yeah, I'm not sensing anything like that.
Okay.
It could be something medical with him or somebody in his family, and God forbid that. But if it's not those things, yeah, we on his ass. Dante Purify said, y'all mad at Drew for skirting off with the bag. Are we mad at Drew for skirting off with the bag, Ace?
Nah, no, I just don't like the position he put the team in. And when they went to him and said we want to sign you and give you all this damn money, he had to have some inclination that he wasn't going to play anymore. I don't think it all happened in 1 year, one Pro Bowl year that he decided he was going to stop playing
And
football.
Purify, I'm not mad, but I'm consistent. I'm tired of taking the high road. When they go high, we go low. When they go low, we go high. Again, if he was colored,
Mm-hmm.
people would be mad at him skirting off with the bag.
No, they'd be talking about his mama and his grandmama.
Yeah, how he was raised, and it'd be
Yeah.
okay to talk about that. What was that poor guard we had? His mama passed away, and he had all kind of psychological issues.
No, Davis, the guy that came from
Yeah,
Tennessee.
yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody mad at him, so I want consistency. That's
yeah,
all.
that's all.
Pose, Be Cool said, Pose, your boy, Ryan Pose,
Yeah,
makes moves based upon what the Chicago media meatballs say. He is not a good GM. Notice the media doesn't talk about Kmet contract. We are. We're part of the media, and we're going to be talking about that today. But what do you
yeah.
have to say about that comment? Because Pose came out. We got a video. I'll play it. Go ahead. About not listening to outside noise. But what's your
But
comment on that comment?
Well, Poles is your guy, and you and Diesel guy. I wanted to fire his ass
I wanted to
last
fire his
year.
ass when he didn't draft the dude on the Eagles. Stop it.
Jalen
Stop it.
Carter, yeah.
When he moved off JF1, I wanted to
Yeah,
fire his ass.
but y'all
Stop it.
came back. Y'all came back around last year and was in loving him. And when Ben Johnson got here and told him what the hell to do with the damn draft and the damn
Uh-huh.
roster, and all of a sudden everybody's Ryan Poles cooking. Watch him cook. He's doing it. Yeah, that guy's an idiot.
I'm just saying, I'm going to give him some credit for
Yeah.
something. That's all.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, he
Well,
did bring DJ Moore in here.
if you want to crown him, crown him.
All right. All right. All right. Great comment. I mean, I'm going to say this about it. He is not a good GM. I agree. I said on this show today, he talks too damn much. Goes out on podcasts. He devalued Justin Fields.
We devalue everybody that we want to get rid of. The Justin Fields situation was absolutely ridiculous because he went to the media and told them that this was Justin's
Prove it
game
year.
that he had to prove himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So yeah,
He devalued Roquan.
yeah. And Roquan called him a liar.
Uh-huh.
Roquan called him a damn liar to
Yeah,
his
he called him a
face.
liar right away, didn't he?
Yeah.
All right, the GOAT. Is this Michael Jeffrey Jordan? The GOAT said, do you guys think Caleb will be good one day? That's a loaded question. Ace,
Yeah.
you're a Caleb guy.
Caleb is our quarterback. Um,
Do you think he will? Is he good today?
He's good in this system. He has skills inside his system that makes him good. The problem with DJ is DJ wasn't a scramble drill type of receiver. And if Caleb gets to the point where he's running the plays he's supposed to run,
He was a scramble drill receiver with fucking Justin Fields.
no, he wasn't. I mean, he was where he was supposed to be when Justin called the damn play, and Justin ran and DJ was open, he'd hit him with the damn ball. Yeah. This guy is scramble drilling every damn play, and he's if you happen to be the guy that he's looking at when he goes into the scramble drill, then you're going to catch the ball right if he gets it to you.
The other guys are wide open and he can't see.
Yeah, yeah.
So is he a good quarterback today? And if not, will he be you sound like a politician on this. You give me a word salad. I mean, we're not asking for Kamala Harris. Do you think Caleb will be good one day, or is he simply good already?
He'll be good one day. I don't know what it'll be before his contract is up, but he'll be good one day. But he's good in this system. And based on what Ben puts together for him, if he doesn't get it this year, it's going to be some controversy next year.
So I'll answer the question. What up, Dante? And then I'll throw it to you.
What's up, bro?
I think Caleb will be good one day, and I think he's actually good today. I can say it, and I'll be on Caleb's ass. Now, would I like to see him stop painting his fingernails? That's on him. I'm not his dad. I'm not his brother. You know what I'm saying? Would I like to see him stop doing all that zesty stuff? I mean, that's not for me to say or even to bring up or consider.
Well, I mean, he doesn't carry the purses as much, so
that you know of. You don't know what he's doing right now.
Well,
Dante, go ahead, Ace.
They take pictures of him coming in. They take pictures of all these guys coming into the games nowadays. But he has slowed up on the purses. I think somebody had a talk with him about leading the team, and they're like, "Listen here, man, you're the Chicago Bears quarterback. You can't."
He got his purse snatched in the mall in the shot. Dante, what up, bro?
How you fellas doing today?
Man, blessed. Glad you could pull up, sir. Glad you pulled up.
Man, if you could do me the favor and tell me your names again, because sometimes I don't catch it.
Yeah, I'm 9, man. Like the number 9.
Ace.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Ace in the place.
9 and Ace. Good to hear you. Good to hear you. I just wanted to jump on. This is the first time I've been on somebody's podcast, but I follow you guys every week because you're in my algorithm. And I just don't like this Ryan Poles slander that you're doing. So just want to come in and chime in on that.
Speak on it. We got a Poles guy. That's fair. Speak on it, brother.
Well, but the biggest thing with me with Poles is when he first took over, he said he was going to take the North and never give it back. So I've been offering the man a lot of grace over these years, these 4 long, painful years. And I listen to you guys every week, and I'm just trying to figure out what path should he have taken? Should he have tried to retool when he first got the job, or should he have tore it down like he did?
Ace, I'm gonna leave that to you because Ace is the biggest poll hater on the pod. So Ace, can you just summarize, and we don't need a word salad, summarize your position on Ryan Poles, the GM?
We're just taking Ryan Poles at his word, and he said he was going to build his team through the draft. And he took that, I guess, stance in his first couple of drafts, and he missed on a lot of players. And then when his new coach came in, that he was paying $13 million, he got off of that. We going through the draft. He started spending money left and right.
Hold it. Before the new coach came in, he gave a new deal to the old coach who everybody knew sucked. Go ahead, Ace.
Yeah, that was a definite boo-boo, giving Eberflus another contract when he knew that this guy wasn't going to take us to a damn playoff game, let alone a Super Bowl. But my problem with him is his draft picks, definitely in the 3rd round, his evaluation of players, and using ChatGPT, whatever the hell he uses to pick his damn players. and the fact that he needed his coach to tell him how to put the team together when he's a damn general manager of the Chicago Bears. But, you know, you tell me why you believe he's a great general manager.
Well, I won't say great, but I won't shit on him either. Can I curse?
Oh, absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. See, what I don't like is, you know, we got a biracial brother, you know, trying to do the best that he can, and I don't like some of the negativity that comes out of Bears fans. You know, there's so many people out there in this NFL that just suck at their job, and you know they don't get half the heat that Ryan Poles does. And you know, I can shoot down every one of Ace's assertions, but we're not going to go through all of that right now.
Take him down.
I don't think you're, huh?
Take him down. That's what you're here for.
Bet. Well, let's go. First thing, Ace. Rome isn't built in a day. All right. Now, the 2 years of Eberflus was Ryan Poles doing the big heavy lifting. He could have took your boy Jalen Carter, but as you can see, Philadelphia got him on a trade market. He got 2 bad shoulders, and they're trying to trade him. They're not going to pay him. Nobody felt like Jalen Carter was the answer that's going to be something you got to hang on Poles and say, oh, he missed on that. No, Poles built an offensive lineman. He got the right tackle.
But if you remember, Jalen Carter was a 3-tech, and that was the piece de resistance for Eberflus' system, allegedly, right?
Absolutely.
So this falls in your lap. You could get a person like Eberflus. You can get a person to fix the whole defensive system, allegedly, and you don't. And then who'd you get? The right tackle? And you got a right-handed quarterback, mobile right-handed quarterback, who you don't really need a really great right tackle. But go ahead, bro. I just wanted to point that out.
Right. And I'm going to circle back on that by saying that what if it was Poles' intention all along to use Eberflus and Fields as a stopgap while he does everything else? Because if you notice, Ryan Poles uses all of his first-round picks on offense. He never had the intention of empowering Eberflus. He gave him Larry Ogunjobi as his first free agent signing as a 3 technique, and then he failed him on a physical because he didn't want to pay him. And then the next year, he could have drafted Jalen Carter, another 3 technique to empower Eberflus, but he said, no, I'm going to take a right tackle, and then I'm going to give you the choice between the next 2 picks, which was Javon and Pickens. I don't think Poles ever wanted to empower Eberflus because he wasn't his pick. He was setting up the team the way he wanted to eventually replace him.
Then why would you guarantee him another 5 years? We're still paying Eberflus right now.
He didn't.
He gave him another contract.
Eberflus was on a 5-year contract. He only did 3. He never got extended.
Yeah, he got extended. I'll pull it up for you right now.
When did Eberflus get extended?
The year before we got Ben Johnson.
Yeah, he got extended.
Eberflus?
Yes. That's why. That's another reason Poles should have been fired.
I'm looking it up now, bro.
I'll tell you this. I'll give them McCaskey's credit for opening up the bank, because I don't think Ryan Poles gets 3 hires. I think the plan all along was he fell in love with Ben Johnson early, went through all of that charade of bringing in all these brothers to interview, but he never had intentions. He was waiting on Ben Johnson to come free. And so that whole 3rd year, Eberflus.
So Eberflus signed a 5-year contract with the Bears that runs through the 2026 season. Because NFL coaching contracts are guaranteed, the Bears are obligated to pay out his salary. The deal is 5-year, not 4-year contract.
Right. That's his original contract.
Ending in 2026.
Right. This would have been his 5th year. That was his original contract. He never gave him an extension. But what I will give Ryan Poles credit for is that he gave jobs to Eric Washington, the defensive coordinator. Thomas Brown just created a job for that brother, gave a black woman a backup running backs coach. He's doing subtle things. He ain't fully up with the cause, but I ain't going to – I'm getting off on a tangent, so I'm going to back up off that. But
no, go ahead.
Tone it down a little bit.
Go ahead, bro. We listening.
No. This is my first time on this, so forgive me if I don't know how this thing works. My general opinion of Ryan Poles is that he's not terrible like people say he is. I think he had a plan. He had a plan of getting a quarterback. He had the plan of getting a coach. He built the offense, maybe not in the best way for Ben Johnson to come on and take it. But if you remember that third year with Eberflus, Poles had a chance to rebuild that offense, but he took those assets away. He traded a 5th-round pick for Ryan Bates, offensive lineman with shoulder. No. What did he have?
Yeah,
he had some
chronic
issue, but he wasn't
injury.
even ready to. Right, and then he drafted a 3rd-round developmental offensive tackle in Karan Abagaji, and then
that's Milz guy.
He tanked the South. Huh?
That's Milz guy.
Yeah, he's a big African.
Okay.
I ain't saying all that, but I'm saying he showed me some signs. They ain't cut him yet.
Well, they can't.
I think they marinated him, but then he pushed the salary. He pushed the salary cap to the next year by signing Keenan Allen, because he could have used that money on something else. But I think Ryan Poles sabotaged Eberflus in that 3rd year intentionally, giving them these weak ass coaches because Ben Johnson wasn't agreeing to come that year, so they had to wait another year for it. That's just my opinion.
Matt Eberflus did not receive a contract extension from the Bears. Reports in November 2024 revealed that he initially signed a 5-year deal upon being hired in 2022, which ran through the 2026 season, rather than a previously assumed 4-year deal. He was fired as Bears head coach at 20. Man, this is a what do you call this? This is a Mandela. This is a Mandela moment, bro. I would have sworn he extended Eberflus.
No, man, he was handcuffed to Eberflus because he got the job in like January, and like 8 days later, he had to hire Eberflus from a list of guys they gave him. He didn't even have a chance to go through an formal interviewing process. Yeah. So I think Poles been playing a long game from day one, and everybody's crucifying him for minor stuff, man. He's hit on all. He didn't even have a 1st-round pick when he got the job, but he ended up with 4 anyway.
I think part of the problem, bro.
We thought he should have been fired.
Well, no, they never released when Poles was hired and when Eberflus was hired. They never released their contract terms. That was the problem.
Right. Oh, they don't do that, right?
They didn't do it for them. So this is Brad Biggs. While I was under the assumption Eberflus initially signed a 4-year contract when he was hired, I'm now led to believe he actually initially signed a 5-year deal that runs through the 2026 season. If you think about it, when you're selling the idea of a rebuild and preaching patience, it stands to reasons Eberflus would seek a longer deal than 4 years. So the local media was assuming that he had a 4-year tender. And then when he had that 5th year, everyone started saying he extended. But Ryan Poles never came out and clarified that. Which is a problem.
We'll never know. So he might have did extend it, but we'll never know that because I think maybe Eberflus knew he was a lame duck. The dude came out of the shower with a fresh haircut, a nice fade, nice lineup, and everything.
Yeah, he got the hair color and all the highlights.
Yeah, I think he was interviewing while he was on the job, because that whole offensive coordinator search that landed on Shane Waldron, that just seemed peculiar to me. I'm like, if you're gonna bring in a new quarterback, why don't you bring in an offensive-minded head coach to pair with him? And I think Poles had Ben Johnson in his back pocket. We couldn't get him that year.
So let's backtrack to Jalen Carter. He was all-pro his first-team all-pro his rookie season, wasn't he?
Absolutely. Well, he was a backup, though. They had goons on that in his rookie year. That might have been his second year. That first year, they had like Brandon Graham and
So you saying nobody wants to resign him? Nobody wants him?
He's hurt.
They don't want to pay what the Eagles was asking. The Eagles are dangling him out there. They just paid Jordan Davis, and I think they're dangling him. And I don't. Bears fans are saying jump on it, and I'm like, I don't know. We got shoulders.
They're another team with salary cap problems. I mean, there's plenty of. I mean,
the Bears should go get them, man.
Any team that pays a quarterback $50 or $60 million is going to have salary cap problems. What's up, Hank?
I think salary cap is
increase.
It's a credit card. If they want to keep him, they can pay him. I don't think they want to keep him. Because they got some young guys.
Well, he's a salary cap problem. They don't want to keep him. So
can you hear me? My bad.
What up, Big Hank?
Man, I hope all is well with you, brother. How y'all doing?
Yeah, all is truly well. I'm blessed, brother. How about you?
Man, you look, I'm walking around here, got my mouthpiece in, ready to do the damn thing, brother. You know how we do.
All right, well, we got Dante Purify came in the building, bro, and he's defending Ryan Poles. He said he thinks he's a good GM. Do you agree with him?
I have no argument against that. I do think he's been doing a phenomenal job these past 3 seasons.
I know Diesel's
not terrible,
been waving the Ryan Poles pom-poms for the last 4 years.
Well, I think it's because of that word pole. He likes that pole.
Damn. Shots fired.
Shots fired.
Damn,
it's all good, brother. It's all good, brother.
Now, I expect that type of talk, that rhetoric from Mercer and Ace in the Hole. I don't expect that type of rhetoric out of Bluegrass.
My bad, brother. You right.
But
agree?
You've been leaning with these cats for the most part anyway. So
I'm not
expect that from you.
I'm not a Poles guy, so he's not leaning.
Oh, yes, you are. Yes, you are.
So Diesel, you agree with Purify? You agree with Purify? Poles is a good GM. Do you agree with that?
No, I think the book is still being written. And for the record, I didn't initially like him, but I said if you give him a chance, then you got to evaluate what he's done. And you got, primarily Ace in the Hole, the one been trying to cut him short for everything he's done. Like he wants to criticize him for all his bad, but never gives him credit for his good. And I said, no, you can't do that. And he's done some good stuff.
Well, he's got a white wife, Purify, and I don't know how that affects you, but once I start unpeeling those layers, it matters.
There you go. I mean,
it matters, bro. You can't tell me you care about those brothers and sisters coming up into the community, and you went out there and made a white woman rich.
I mean, there you go.
So we can't throw that in there. We're just going to ignore that.
Yeah, be PC.
But we supposed to give them all. We supposed to give them all the protection that every other brother gets in the community.
No, because you ain't giving all.
Everybody got vices.
You're not bringing up all the other brothers.
That's nobody's his vice though.
You ain't bringing up all the brothers who getting the shit. You ain't bringing up their wives, what color they are. So how you gonna bring up?
You got to give me an example of that. Michael Jordan, black wife.
No,
Barack Obama,
we talking
black
wife.
You got to give me an example. You can't just.
I'm talking about football players.
Well, who? Oh, okay. Well, the players don't matter. They poor and stupid. Oh, they the help. I'm talking about management, bro.
You call them help. You go. God damn.
All right. Well, hold on. We got another question for y'all before we move on. Do y'all think this is from the GOAT? Do y'all think Caleb will be good one day? Loaded question, in my opinion, but
who the hell is the GOAT?
He's in the chat, all right? Be respectful. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, who's you say
Michael Jordan is the GOAT. That's who's the GOAT.
So who the hell is the GOAT to make it? Why would you even make a statement like that?
It's not a statement, it's a question.
He's good right now. Okay. Whatever the question is, rhetorical, what? I mean,
why he's in the slow classes, Hank? You see this shit?
Yeah, see.
And he argues with the teacher. It's a question mark. It's a question. It's not whatever. We're going to call it whatever I want. That's not how this works. But go ahead, bro.
He's already good.
All right.
Hank, do you think he's the best quarterback in the NFC?
No.
Then how can you say he's good then? If he's not the best in the
NFC?
Wait
a minute. Wasn't Hink saying that Caleb was the second best quarterback in the NFC?
I agree. I agree with that. But he said the best. He sit there saying that he's not the best, one of the best in the NFC, saying no. Then how is he the best right now then?
You said the best.
You said the best.
I'm going to say it again. Do you think I said one of the best in the NFC.
No, if you ask me, is he one of the best? Yes. If you say, is he the best?
You did say the best.
Okay. If I did, then my bad. So is he the best?
That's that home cooking that got you thinking.
You're right. It might
making
be
words
something in my water. Might be something in my water.
Is he one of the best?
I'm saying right now. I'm saying he's the best in NFC right now.
So you think he's good?
I think he's top 3 in the NFC. I think he's top 3.
You agree with this, Dante? Is Caleb Williams the best quarterback in the NFC right now?
Well, right now I'm going to reserve that ranking for the best to maybe Matthew Stafford. He's a veteran and he knows how to get it done. But as far as Panky or Halter Top, as you guys like to affectionately call him,
Nails.
I'll bet that him and Jaden Daniels going to be dueling in the NFC for the next 10 years.
Thank you. Put some respect on Jaden Daniels' name, man.
No, I can't. He's a mama's boy, so I don't respect mama boys like that.
Oh, he's a mama. And Caleb ain't. He's painting his nails and for his mama, who's not dead.
Yeah, but his mama could. But when your mama controls everything you do, even your relationship, yeah, you a mama's boy.
Yeah, I'm a mama's boy too. I got my mom in the house right now.
So you know what I'm saying? I'll always love my mama.
He's my favorite girl.
All right. Be Cool said this man is delusional. I guess he's talking about me. I don't know. He said you're JJ McCarthy, the GOAT. I don't know what he means by that. You're JJ McCarthy. I don't know what he means by that. The Grady Jarrett signing was a Madden Ultimate Team signing, said the GOAT. The GOAT said Ryan Poles should have kept Fields. And see, you don't like the GOAT, Diesel. Did you hear what he said? Do y'all agree with that?
Well, that's
Ryan
obvious
Poles
with that statement that statement that you just said. That explains why I don't like the GOAT, because he's on the same page as you and Ace in the hole. That same type of thinking. No,
we still would have a quarterback. We'd have an offensive line. We'd have a defensive line,
and we'd probably have 2 or 3 ones in this draft. You know, and that we could have used to pair up and bring in some of these players we wanted. But you ain't looking at all that because you're mesmerized by his fingernail paint.
Yeah,
I agree with both of you guys.
I know there's
you can pick a lane. Poles pick the lane. So either way, either one would have worked, because that number one back-to-back number one picks was very valuable. We could have traded that for a whole bunch of solutions that we're still having problems finding.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's obvious that Fields didn't work out because he still can't work out with the
can't
next
work out
team.
nowhere else.
Fields could have not have. Well, that it ain't obvious. He won in Pittsburgh. And he went to the Jets. The Jets suck.
Nobody's won in New York.
Even Aaron Rodgers ain't do good there.
He got beat out by Russell Wilson, man. Russell Wilson washed. Yes.
Did he? Or did the Pittsburgh decide they didn't want to give up a 4th-round pick and they let Justin keep playing?
They were winning in spite of him.
This ain't but y'all miss it. This ain't about. Let's say if Justin didn't work, with all of the draft capital we had, we could have probably been getting this Indiana quarterback right now and bringing him in here.
We don't want him.
Or we could have had Shador.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good.
These guys,
I'm happy. I'm happy how it turned.
If I see y'all with a halter top on, if I see y'all with a halter top on in a Caleb Williams jersey,
we don't do that lifestyle.
All right, we got to try.
We could have had Drake May here.
Everything happened for a reason, man. Look, everything happened for a reason, and I'm okay with how things happen for us. So.
Yeah.
Well, the GOAT, personally, I agree with you. He should have kept Fields. By moving Fields, he lowered DJ Moore's production. DJ Moore was catching 1,300, 1,400 yards with Fields. They had a connection. You don't just throw that. You don't throw out the baby with the bathwater. They threw out the baby with the bathwater.
His connection.
If we would have got Fields, we would have probably ended up getting Marvin Harrison Jr. as our wide receiver, and you see how he's playing. I'm good, man.
Who's the coach?
I'm good.
I did want Marvin Harrison Jr. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I
God
did.
Damn.
Who's the coach?
Thank you. And who was the coach for Fields? Thank you.
Now I'm asking who's the coach going forward if you didn't make this move for Caleb. Who's the coach?
You don't think Ben Johnson would have came in?
We still would have got Ben Johnson.
Hell no. He would have gone to Washington.
Ben Johnson said he wanted to be a Bears quarterback. He grew up in Indiana, and he said it himself. It wasn't all about Caleb Williams.
No, it wasn't. But he's showing the hell when he tried to come here. Justin Fields was
he's lying.
That's for sure.
If we would have been in a position to have either Jaden Daniels or Drake May that year, if we would have gave up that damn draft pick, Ben Johnson would have been here.
With all the draft capital we would have had.
But think about it. You didn't know Drake May was going to be as good as he was.
Who else was they going to take? Bo Nix?
I went with what we got. Caleb.
I would have took Michael Penix. So I would have had Michael Penix, and I would have had the dude you just mentioned, Marvin Harrison Jr. So maybe I wouldn't be a great GM.
No, hell that's what I would have done. You've been like, what's my man that we traded off to the Saints? What's that white dude, Pace? Yeah, you've been
Ryan
with no
Pace. Yeah. But I wasn't giving up draft picks to get these people. The GOAT said Fields isn't throwing 5 interceptions to 4 touchdowns in the playoffs, and he's not ending the season on an interception. While y'all glazing Caleb. I like the GOAT. Honestly,
He's never been throwing anything in the playoffs. And quite frankly, I don't think he ever will unless he's a backup on a team that gets to the playoffs.
No, he's talking about Caleb.
No, he's talking about Fields compared to Caleb. Talking about what Fields ain't done in the playoffs. No, he ain't done it because he ain't never been or smelled the playoffs.
So would Caleb have gotten to the playoffs under Eberflus? Did he get to the playoffs under Eberflus when he had a better roster than Justin Fields ever had in his rookie season? Did Caleb get to the playoffs? I don't want to hear that rookie shit because other rookie quarterbacks are getting to the playoffs.
His offensive receivers. He had Darnell Mooney, he had DJ Moore, and he had Cole Kmet.
Compared to who? And he like Cole Kmet.
I'm saying Cole Kmet. Compared to
offensive line.
I ain't saying he a great tight end, but that's who he had, right?
But who did Caleb have last season? Who did Caleb have his rookie season? Compared to who Caleb had?
He had a rookie tight end.
Dunze, DJ Moore.
Dunze, we done argued about him. He up and down, drop balls, all of them.
That's all you got right now. What are you talking about?
I mean, all the receivers. Yeah, but all of their receivers compared to what he had that last year, he had Mooney, he had DJ. Mooney went and became a 1,000-yard receiver under motherfucking what's his name? He 1,000-yard receiver. Damn, he made the poll.
He did that one season. He sucked last year.
Let me say, you ain't got to argue this case because let me tell you this. Justin Fields would have been hurt and we would have had Tyler Bagent playing. That's what we had this other time.
He said Tyler Bagent. Bilbo Bagent. Tyson Bilbo Bagent.
We've been suffering with him. We already seen what happened. He got hurt and he couldn't play. Best ability is availability.
Let's just say it was all Justin Fields' fucking fault. We should have kept Eberflus. We should have kept Mooney. We should have kept all those players you talked about. Yeah. It was all Justin Fields' fucking fault, and we shouldn't have made no move.
You just get mad whenever.
All we had to do was bring in Caleb Williams.
When we argue the affirmative against your ass, then you go and run to that excuse. It was all Fields' fault. It was all.
I don't think you're using affirmative, right? And you're gonna end up in a slow class if you keep doing shit like that.
Y'all made me have to agree with these. I don't like to agree with these.
I know, but you're agreeing with him, and he's in the slow classes. You're gonna get ostracized, Hank. You're gonna be in the slow class.
I got a few honor classes.
He's looking like one of them things from fucking Star Wars in the Creature Cantina. Look at him. He's up there holding Fields forever. They're going to always do this every couple of episodes.
We had Fields for 2 more years.
A couple of episodes.
And we had a chance to get the haul.
That's all we talking about. If they still
years,
have
we'd have been looked to draft Archie Manning.
We didn't bring this up. This came from the chat.
This came from the chat. Fields right now.
$20 million is what Fields getting paid.
No, what was if he stayed with the Bears opposed with a trade?
20 fucking million is what I would have gave him.
Nah, Fields is getting 60.
See, everybody keeps telling that lie. Why would you pay him 60 if everybody's saying he sucked? Why would you sit down with his agent and say, I'm gonna give you $60 million if you're saying he sucked and he was the reason for everything? Guys, that's where your negotiation comes in. You said Ryan Poles is a good GM. Ryan Poles should have been able to say, look, we giving you $30 million a mid-tier thing, take it or leave it.
Fields gonna be available next year. You could go back and sign him as a free agent as a backup quarterback.
He's available now.
They're not gonna do it though. Purify, they're not gonna bring him in because he'll be a backup, and y'all don't want to piss Nails off. Nails don't want him.
No, he's not coming back to Chicago. You can get that shit out your head.
Why not?
Nobody want him. Nobody want him.
Shit. I want him. Ace want him.
I got some packages for him.
Right.
Hey, of course you do. Of course you do. I told you guys a couple of years ago, in a few years, he will be lucky to be a backup still in this league. That's exactly what the hell he is right now.
And you told us a few years ago, if we kept Fields, you sounded like Purify. You said we had to pay him. You was talking about the Masters' money, and you said we had to pay him all this money, and that's another reason you wanted to move off of him.
I didn't want him anyway.
And me and Ace told you that you don't. Me and Ace told you that you don't have to pay him $60 million if he ain't worth $60 million. You let the market determine.
Look, they gave him what? It was
2 years, $40 million.
2 years, 40 with only 20 guaranteed. That's what he got. I think it was 20
Correct.
AMT.
And that's what I would offer them as
now
the
he
Bears.
ain't on their team no more.
So we'd have had all that money.
I don't want nothing to do with him no more.
We'd have had Fields on a 5-year deal for like $25-30 million a year. And we'd have had more money to pay athletes to put around.
At that time, you would have had to pay him more than that.
45 at least.
Yeah, you would have had to pay him more than that.
Why would you have to? Y'all saying he sucked.
Right. You take his money or you gone.
At that time,
he wasn't going to take
Kyler Murray money.
He wasn't going to take no less money. Now he done went around the world in the NFL as far as teams who wanted to offer him stuff. Now he like, okay, well,
if he didn't take the money and nobody else offered him the money, guess what we'd have done, Diesel? He'd have took the money.
Not back then. He wasn't about to. He would have tested free agency just like
these guys are anchored in their position. Not back then. So you watched the Super Bowl this year, right?
What about it?
You saw how the game was won this year and last year by the Super Bowl champion. Had nothing to do with a 400 throwing yards passing quarterback. Had nothing to do with throwing the ball around with the modern offense. The Super Bowls are being won by defense. And Ace, did you see when those quarterbacks are under pressure, how they look like Justin Fields? Yeah. Justin Fields is under pressure this whole time here in the Bears. He had no offensive line, nothing. And we've been trying to tell y'all that. So these great quarterbacks come out in the Super Bowl with great defensive lines, and they look just like Justin fucking Fields. What do you say about that?
I'll tell you what I say about I'll tell you what I say about that. That motherfucker, when he got pressure, it wasn't that he got pressure. It was that when he got people sitting there wide open when he would scramble, he didn't want to throw him the ball. He just looked at him.
His offensive line
He just fucking look at him. Y'all know it, man.
After he left.
No.
After he left, they spent $100 million on the offensive line.
They did, Diesel. They spent $100 million on the line.
I'm talking about plays where the line's busted. They come blitzing in. Caleb scramble, and he will make throws. This motherfucker never made a throw. Even when dudes were right there in front of him wide open, he wouldn't even throw it.
He made a throw against the Niners in the rain in our first game. He scrambled around, threw the ball opposite to your boy Cole Kmet, and we won the game, won the football game.
What I'm saying.
Don't say he never.
I'm saying on a consistent basis. Everybody can make
one. Bro, your boy Caleb scrambles around. He's got a 58% completion percentage. He scrambles around and throws the goddamn ball out of bounds.
They drop balls for him. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. They drop balls for him. Like nobody else, they drop balls for him.
You speaking of dropping balls for him, you're dropping balls for him. That's who's dropping balls for him. I'm back with Hink. I'm back with Hink. You need to polls and dropping balls. That's you.
No, you're not dropping balls. You greasing your ass up for your boy down there, Ace in the hole. That's what
I don't think you can say greasing your ass up on YouTube.
You can't say that on YouTube. They spent $100. When Caleb came in and they gave up 68 sacks.
Every time we get on field,
he don't want to listen to your facts, Ace.
His first year as this magician is this Harry Houdini of the backfield as a quarterback. He still got sacked 68 times. They went out and spent $100 million to get an offensive line to block for his ass. And this year, now you think he's the Iceman.
Yeah, now he's the Iceman. Now you believe in magic.
Look, I don't need all of that. All I know is Fields was not the quarterback of the future for this fucking team.
He didn't have anybody blocking for him.
So purified.
I don't want to hit it. I'm going to tell you right now.
Dante, you came in here and you defended Poles, and the reason you defended Poles, you said because he's some sort of mulatto, which I didn't know. I thought he was all black. Justin Fields ain't some sort of mulatto, and you're gonna throw him under the bus. He's all black, and I believe he dates black women. But none of that matters.
Tell you, Nine, if you watch Justin Fields throw the ball, the man got a long, wobbly arm. It's never accurate. It fails every different way. The man is not a quarterback. He's a running back that can throw a little bit.
A wing back. Fucking Taysom, what's the dude in
whatever?
Taysom Hill.
He can run the ball pretty good. That's what he is. I mean, I was for the haul. I ain't gonna just throw Justin under the bus like that, but I thought Justin could have won us a Super Bowl if we would have had a stacked roster. You know, it's a 22-man roster. It's a it's a 53-man roster.
Thank
so I ain't
you.
gonna throw Justin under the bus like that. But he ain't a quarterback. So I was either way. You can draft Caleb or you can get the Hall. Either way, Ryan Post took a lane, and I'm not going to criticize him.
So he was rubbing his bum on the fence. Well, I respect that. Now,
my thing is we never had a quarterback.
We never had a coach, and we never had
an
offensive line. And then you want to put Justin out there with some bum.
Hey, you ain't even mentioned how bad our defense was.
At that fucking point, it's time to get you a quarterback and quit fucking around and give our franchise for the first time in damn near a millennium a legit quarterback.
Well, how did he look?
Off of this dude,
how did he look without an offensive line his first season?
And you guys keep living on this motherfucker's nuts.
How did he look? How did he look with a porous offensive line his rookie year?
I don't give a fuck how he looked. He showed better promise.
He got sacked 68 times.
I don't care.
What you mean you don't care? How the hell is he gonna pass the ball if he gets sacked 68 times?
I don't care.
He don't care.
He was a better prospect, better talent.
This is why he'd be in the slow classes and get on the bus. You gotta go home.
Look, you probably would be arguing about Justin Fields if we would have made it to
put this on your head, young
man.
They
tell him it's a big snowstorm coming in 5 minutes. We need y'all to get on the bus. They shooting. Don't care. They shooting right now, and the storm is coming in. I don't care. We're trying to get your little retarded ass home.
Super Bowl,
don't care.
They would be saying the same thing. The same thing.
All right.
I know it hurts them. I know it hurts them because they fighting internally. We gonna make it to the Super Bowl, and then they'll still be
that he did not have an offensive line.
Hey, did Diesel move off of Caleb Williams?
He moved off of Caleb Williams.
Now he's glazing off. Now he don't care about none of the stuff that made him move off of him in the first place.
I moved off of him, but I never moved on Fields. I can tell you that much.
But how can you not care about the things that Ace is bringing up when you literally moved off of him because of that?
Y'all regular haters and Justin cock lovers.
You just
Justin cock lovers.
You just talk.
I have to dismiss some of that nonsense.
You hated Caleb Williams when he was getting sacked 68 times.
Yeah, you moved off of him, and now you don't.
You moved off of him, and they gave him $100 million offensive line, and then you said, "Oh, I think this guy can play quarterback."
I believe in magic. All right, let's move on.
Hey, can I just circle back on one question though?
Yeah, go ahead.
8th and 9, when Ryan Post took the job, what was the plan? Are you retooling or are you tearing it down?
Well, I would have re-signed Roquan.
Are you retooling or are you tearing it down?
Tearing it down, but I'm keeping Roquan.
There was nothing there.
But you didn't have to move off Roquan.
Just want to be sure.
Yeah.
So I'll call back next week so we can hash this out. I appreciate you, brothers.
Hey, hold up. I like Fields, but trading him wasn't the problem. Drafting Caleb was the problem. That's from Be Cool. That's not from the GOAT. So other people have different opinions, and that's okay. That should be okay, you guys. Be Cool said Caleb is just a player at QB. Caleb is not a leader of Milz at the QB position. He's not a leader of Milz. He's not Josh Allen.
Allen.
Yeah, he's a leader of Milz.
This is the same Josh Allen who's allegedly one of these what do they call them? Sure ballot fire Hall of Famers.
First ballot, yeah, surefire first ballot Hall of Fame.
Gorgeous.
Never been to the Super Bowl. Keeps blowing chances.
He's going next year with DJ Moore.
Ball over 4 or 5 times in the first half.
He cries after he loses in the playoffs. Caleb fucking Williams blames DJ Moore. This is what we're talking about, leaders of Milz.
When did Caleb Williams blame DJ Moore?
Oh, I thought he was going, but the running back was right in front of my bitch ass, and I should have just hit him, but I thought DJ, who was concussed, I saw him laid out on the sideline and come out the tent, but I thought his lazy ass was going, that's shit.
He didn't run
a man to stepping up and said I made a bad decision.
That's everything with top and bottom over
Josh
there.
Allen says every interception is on him.
Everything comes back to they being mad.
You're saying that pass that he threw to DJ Moore was DJ Moore's fault?
Of course he is. Of course he is. He's a Caleb Williams Blazers. His nails are painted right now.
Look, We went over this. Why y'all keep bringing? Because you keep going back to
You
fucking
just brought
Justin
it up.
Fields.
Yeah,
I
we
didn't
just
bring up
reading the
that
text.
pass. He
It ain't
did.
nothing to do with Justin Fields. You just did it.
Yeah, you
Because
did.
that's what y'all argument is based on. Your
You
love
just
and
It's
said-
not. You brought him up. I think you have proclivities towards Justin.
No, I know what
You know how
two be
people
doing.
when they don't like a girl, when they like a girl, they act
be
like they
doing.
don't like
I'm the
her.
only one gonna check you on it. I know what y'all be doing. It all goes back to you try to dismiss shit that Caleb's done because you mad because Justin Fields is gone.
No,
And he ain't coming
I
We
back.
call
was
it
talking
like
about
I
DJ
see it.
Moore. You got some kind of Justin
Because you
Fields
keep trying to
proclivity.
criticize him because you want to compare him to Fields. That's
No.
What
what
are
it
you
is.
talking about? You're
That's
talking
what
about
it
the
is.
last play of the season. And when Caleb Williams
Look,
threw a
you
damn
criticizing
interception
him. You
to
trying
the
to
other
criticize
team
him.
when
Big
nobody was
Dude
there.
said Caleb is just a player at QB. Caleb is not a leader of Milz. I brought up Josh Allen. I didn't say anything about Justin Fields.
That's what we were arguing. But then you throw that in there to try to go back to, oh, he's not a leader of men, as if Fields was.
What? Oh,
Right.
it's proclivities.
Okay.
I see proclivities. I'll be right back.
Yeah, we got
Get your ass out of here.
proclivities.
Get out of here.
All right, let's move on.
Get your ass out of here.
All right, let's move on. All right, so y'all,
Let me bust his head by itself. Come on.
We were talking about Drew Dahlman. All right, do y'all think he owes money back to the Bears? Would y'all pursue him in an arbitration of small claims to get some of that front-loaded money back from him?
Well, if I can hop on there real quick, of course, Drew's going to pay that money back. That's just standard procedure. You get those signing bonuses and you retire, you got to pay that money back.
Damn right.
The McCaskies are a family organization, and they'll probably let them keep it. But no, that $4 million that Drew owes comes as a credit in the 2027 cap space. I think they're going to need that $4 million, so they're not going to be playing around with Drew.
Damn right. Anybody disagree with that? Go ahead, Dante. My fault.
And just the last thing is, I ain't mad at Drew for skirting off. I saw somewhere that his father played in the league for 7 years, had a neck surgery in college, then played 7 years, had another neck surgery that forced him to retire. So if you grow up with a dad in the league and you see how he's getting around looking all bad because his neck is messed up, I think Drew signed his contract. They said that Drew signed a below market contract when he came to the Bears. And I'm like, why would you get a Bears a discount? Oh, it's the Ben Johnson effect. Well, whatever. I think he just came in to get that little 1 year contract so he can get 5 years in the league, get his pension, and then get skirted. So he got his pension, he got his money skirted, he's gonna pay the $4 million back.
But if you saw all that with your dad, then why even play football? He had a mechanical engineering degree from Stanford. He had other opportunities. He wasn't poor and stupid. He could have done anything.
Well, he didn't know he was gonna have neck problems either, though. You know, you roll the dice, you see what's happening. Because he missed the last 5 games of the Falcons season last year. And I'm wondering why the Bears would give a contract to a guy without investigating why he missed those last games. So maybe he checked out. I don't know. I think once he had that injury with the Falcons last year, he's like, all right, let me get one payday before I get up out of here.
Maybe he didn't like Caleb Williams. Bitch ass.
Yeah,
I'm saying it's possible.
Like his hands on this butt.
It's possible. Yeah, right. Maybe maybe he didn't like him playing with his nuts like Dennis Rodman or something up under there.
Don't do that.
Auto section.
I'm saying maybe.
For
We
trade,
can't.
Ask for trade.
We don't know what's in his heart.
Yeah, we don't know. All right. All right. Let's move. How do all this affect?
I gotta go, fellas, but thank you again.
Hey, we appreciate you, bro. Pull up anytime. You're always welcome.
Take care.
Hey, can we get an FGB out of you?
Fuck Green Bay.
Thank you.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Man, that's absolutely no
Nice
problem.
fellas.
All right, peace and blessings. You hear that? You hear how he said that, Diesel? He didn't hesitate. All right. How will this affect Nails? Do y'all think this is going to affect? Is this a big setback, as the local media is saying, not having our center there?
I don't think so. It's going to. I mean, it would help if he was back, but I don't think it's going to hurt him too much. He was there for 1 year. At least it happened early where we get a new one, and we go from there. And just me personally, I thought old boy was overrated. Just me personally. But you know how in leagues and a lot of the major sports, whatever your reputation is, you'll get that same reputation each season. They'll vote you to the Pro Bowl every time, even though your season wasn't that great and stuff like that. And I always thought dude was overrated. But that's just my personal thought on his play. I mean, he be snapping the ball, misfiring, whiffing on blocks, way too much for my taste for somebody who's like a Pro Bowler, all pro. But yeah, no, I don't think it's gonna affect us too much, man. We get somebody else in there early, and they can get on the same page, and we can go from there. So we got our boy in the free agency. We'll probably pick up another center, somewhere in the draft, or I mean, old boy is I don't know if we'll be able to get him. He might be gone, but Kreutz's son from fighting the line there. I wouldn't mind getting him on the staff and kind of train him into being an up and comer.
Yeah, I mean, the guy we got from we traded from the Patriots was a teammate of Tooney in college.
Yeah.
So I think they, to work out him being a center, Tooney playing left guard, as far as the chemistry, and he'll work with him. And as far as working, I don't think Dahlman was that great of a center.
Well, he made the Pro Bowl. He's a Pro Bowl.
Yeah, he's a Pro Bowl center. But I think that with the chemistry between him, Tooney, and Johnson on the right side, hopefully we can find us a left tackle. It'll work out in the future.
From Detroit.
And get and someone coming in this draft. I was also looking at Olin Cruz's son, I think his name is Josh, as a late round pick or maybe an undrafted free agent if he's available.
You can groom him.
And we can groom him to play in a year or two on his squad. He's the same, pretty much the same dimensions as Dahlman. He's 6'2", 290. And I think Dahlman was 6'3", 300. So yeah, we'll see. I don't think center is a position where you got to have a super athlete, but you got to have a player with good technique, which Kreutz has, and if we can put him on our roster, even the practice squad, or even on our, on the 53, and figure out what we can do with him in a couple of years, then yeah, I would be cool with that.
By a couple of people. Wasn't they supposed to increase it from like 53 to 50?
Yeah, it was something in the works. I don't know if they ever approved it. It's a matter of how much the masters want to pay the workers.
Slaves. Well, for me, center is the most important position on the O-line, although I wouldn't expand, to your point about the athleticism, I wouldn't expand over lower than a third round pick on one. Hank, how do you think this is going to affect your boy Caleb? You say he's the best quarterback in the National Football Conference right now. Is this going to affect him, or can he rise above it?
The good thing about it is that he was able to, the team was able to find out as early as possible. So we was able to go out there and do an evaluation on free agent as possibly maybe drafting a quarterback as well. Will it affect him? I think it will. Maybe the first couple of weeks of the season,
camp and all that.
He probably like the balls of his last center.
Yeah,
go ahead, Hank, because you remember they were having trouble with the cadence. Remember him and Dahlman was struggling with the cadence in the beginning. But go ahead.
Yeah, but I think in about I'd say about week 3 or 4 in the season, I think they'll get on the same page, and I think they'll be fine.
That's fair. Let's see. All right, let's move past that. Hey, thanks for your tour of duty, Drew Dahlman, even though it was only one season. We appreciate you. I don't think I heard any comments from Caleb about the retirement. I was just looking for that.
Yeah, he doesn't say anything. He just likes going to basketball games and probably show up at a couple of
with his boy toy on the hockey team, his little boyfriend.
He's a Cub. He's a Cub center fielder.
He's a Cub center fielder. Yeah,
he's playing in the whatchamacallit right now.
He likes doing that, and he won
baseball classic.
And I think he was a bottom with Max Crosby. That's what I think was going on there. Max Crosby topped him and then said, "I'm going to play with the Ravens, bitch." All right, let's move on because we don't know that for sure.
You don't know what's in Max Crosby heart or the auto section.
All right, DJ Moore. Let's talk about DJ. DJ Moore, we all know he was traded to where'd he go?
He went to Buffalo for a second round draft pick.
And we gave up a 5th. in exchange. They take on the $16 million salary. It frees up money. What grade are y'all giving that trade? And I'll start with you, Diesel. What's your take on that trade, bro? Who won the trade?
I think
Buffalo.
I think it's a push, honestly. And
Me too.
If you want to like press me for a slight edge, I would say the Bears. But I think it's a push because Buffalo needs a receiver like that. He ain't the guys they've been drafting a lot of kind of high pick receivers over the past few years, but none of them have like panned out.
Yeah.
And Diggs, I mean Diggs was formidable, but when they played good teams, he would disappear because he older now. He don't have the same steps. So I think DJ will fit in good there. Us getting a 2 is solid because of that cap space money that we save.
Mm-hmm.
I'll miss DJ Moore though. I didn't realize that he and his wife actually love the city like they do.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
I didn't realize that. And sometimes you don't find out that kind of information as a fan until things like this happen. You don't really know how much they care about.
He was saying it out his mouth the whole time, but go ahead, bro.
You always hear that sometimes, but you don't know if they just playing chess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Playing to try to, but you find out sometimes when they go
like the Drop Dead Gorgeous.
And they really cared about the city. So, yeah, I'm going to miss them. But I think as far as the trade goes.
What grade are you giving Poles on that trade?
Man, I give them, because it's even Steven, I'd give both teams an A on it.
I agree.
I agree.
Poles gets an A. I give him an A. All right, Hank.
Now, wait a minute,
question.
before Hank goes, now just imagine if the league didn't shit on us with that executive they took and gave us them 2 third-round picks like
Ian Cunningham.
Yeah,
we still might get him if Poe stop acting like a bitch and act like he's got a pair and pursues the league.
We'd be set for this draft if we did. But
yeah, we might end up getting them next. We might end up getting them next draft though. All right, but
maybe got to ask Kevin Warren to talk to the league for him or something.
Michelin lips.
God damn. That's a racist shit, man. Let me say this. I think in a short term, I think Buffalo probably won the deal. In the long term, the Bears won the deal. As far as giving them a grade for that deal, that's an A++ in my deal. You got a receiver that's has a lot of experience. It's probably what we consider a little bit long in the tooth. As far as NFL wise, and we got a 2nd round pick for him.
He's a stud.
That's not a bad deal, man. Not a bad deal.
I agree because I think Moore's on. He's on the down part of his career.
What?
He's on. I mean, the down slide. You don't keep peaking up forever, bro. He's like 30 years old.
Get the flick Florida out of here. This guy hasn't missed a damn game in 5 years.
That might be his only issue because some of them games he should be missing when his bell is wrong and he still be out there playing.
Allegedly, he can't miss a game when his bell is wrong because he goes to do the protocol and blah, blah, blah. But DJ Moore is a Chicago Bear. He's a Chicago player. Now, I understand salary cap wise, after we went out and blew all these damn money on the offensive defensive lines, where we had to make some moves after this season and get rid of DJ Moore because as of March 13th, his contract for next year would have been guaranteed if he would have still been on the roster. So they made a move. They sent him to Buffalo for a 2nd round pick. I'll give it a C. I know y'all like throwing all these A's around for Ryan Poles, but the Bears did not win this particular trade. And you shall see next season, especially when we get to damn Buffalo and DJ Moore tickles our defensive backs, Jalen Johnson, whoever the hell else is out there tonsils while he's playing wide receiver with the Buffalo Bills. And my man, Josh Allen, is throwing him the ball. And you'll see the skills that your quarterback, Caleb Williams, should be using in addition to the offensive line, in addition to throwing the ball to DJ Moore. So I give it a C. Money-wise, I'll give it an A because we need to get rid of that money out the books to whatever the hell they looking to do in the near future. My estimation is we need to be on the phone with damn Cleveland and offering them two picks that we're going to give to the Raiders, to the Cleveland Browns, and whatever the hell else we can come up with and get Myles Garrett here over in Chicago. If y'all talking about winning some real football games, and let's play some damn football, and we'll go from there. But go ahead.
I think Ace, you've been eating some goddamn lead paint after making that statement. That
yes,
sounds crazy.
I second that.
Damn.
Yes, he has.
They want to give up 2 first-round picks for Mason Crosby, and y'all don't think we should use 2 picks to go get Myles Garrett and bring him in?
I didn't agree with them giving up 2 picks for Max Crosby. I don't agree with that.
No, I didn't either. But they wouldn't. You're not going to get that two first-round picks for Max. No, he's the type of player that. Remember that crazy stuff like Dicker did, and when the Cowboys got rid of Herschel Walker. And you get like almost a whole draft or a half of a draft. That's what you'd have to give up to get Myles Garrett. Because if Cleveland didn't really want him, they would have let him go. I think it was right before last year when they signed him to that big extension, and he was saying he didn't want to play there, and they ended up keeping him. So that was their chance to get rid of him. He's not going.
Are you kidding me? They got a chance to get rid of him now. He's making $40 million.
Yeah, but
they need players. They need draft picks.
Before last season, he said, "I don't want to play here no more."
Yeah,
and he was
lying.
Trade partners. Exactly, but they kept him. They
kept
him.
So they gave him some money. So now he's their property, and we can.
He's not a slave. Listen. You guys, I wanted him in here before last season. Neither one of y'all wanted him. Now you're going to sit here and have a debate about bringing him in here. At least Diesel's consistent.
I'm saying it's going to cost too. You got to give up your whole draft to get a player like that.
No, we don't. They need players. Their team stinks. They need players. We can put a package together, just like Max Crosby wasn't available until this end of last season. They need players to build up their squad, and he's making $40 million. So if we can put something together to get Garrett here in Chicago, I think the Bears should do it.
I'm glad you're coming around. Anytime you can get a dog and turn him into a bear, I'm with it. What will DJ Moore's stats look like with drop dead gorgeous Josh Allen throwing him the ball as opposed to Nails?
85 catches, 1,200 yards, 13 touchdowns.
Pink.
Yeah, I can see about 1,100 yards for sure. 10 touchdowns.
How many receptions? 70s.
85.
Man, you and Ace both got 85.
Yeah, he's gonna be the number 1 receiver, man. So yeah, he's gonna get that love.
Diesel.
They don't have no other options to spread the wealth. So he gonna get 1,000. Stephon Diggs got 1,000.
They got running backs. They got other receivers.
They got the tight end.
They got the drop dead gorgeous quarterback, and they got DJ Moore.
Let him finish his take. Go ahead, Diesel.
Yeah, he'll get over 1,000. If Stephon Diggs just got over 1,000 with that.
How many receptions?
I'll give him between 70 and 90. Somewhere.
How many touchdowns?
That's a large spot.
That's the biggest I know. He's just rubbing his bum on the fence, but just let him get his take.
I mean, if I can see who else they may pick up or draft as a wide receiver.
Don't matter.
Yeah, no, it matters. Because
how many touchdowns?
I'll give him 9, maybe 10.
He's gonna go ape shit. He's gonna have 90 receptions, 1,200 yards, 15 touchdown passes, and about 200 yards rushing. Reason I'm saying that is because their head coach was his offensive coordinator, so he's already familiar with DJ Moore. And Josh Allen's a dog. And right now, Josh Allen, in my opinion, is a better quarterback than Caleb Williams. And I'm sorry if that's going too far for you fellas over here.
Man,
now,
go to hell, man. I'm sick of you.
I'm saying, I know we got some
He
Glazers.
You know? And he's got a running back. And come on, man.
Be Cool said, don't forget we need a left tackle. I think we are there, but we'll get there. He said something about Ricky Williams. I don't know what y'all was talking about when I was gone.
Ricky Williams, when
you was talking about
he's talking about Myles Garrett
Uh-huh.
trading for him. I said, man, you're not gonna just trade 2 number ones for a player. You got to give up your whole fucking draft. So
no, you don't.
Saints, I'm telling you, you're not giving that dude up for no 2 number ones. You're gonna have to give up most of your draft.
They got a $45 million quarterback on their roster. They got a $45 million defensive end. Somebody got to go.
New Orleans. He gave up the whole draft to New Orleans to get Ricky Williams.
Purify said DJ will get 90 receptions, 1,100 yards, 7 TDs. Y'all got anything to say to DJ Moore? Before you do that, I want to read what he said to the city. It was kind of his message to the fans. It was kind of heart-tugging, man. I'm going to miss DJ. Like, it's bittersweet. And this goes back to Ryan Poles drafting the best. He claims he drafts the best player available. So my question for Poles is, if another receiver falls in your lap this season, are you going to high-five everybody and take him too if he's the best player available? So what he did was, he kept drafting these receivers, he made DJ expendable. And that's the thing, to me, it's the wobbler about going after the best player available. It's to a point, you know. I don't know. But let's read this, and then we'll get you. Well, once y'all give some words to DJ and comment on what he said. I want to say appreciate all the love and support the last 3 years. My family and I were proud to call this place home, and this community has been unbelievable to us. We will miss you all. To the fans, you have embraced me with open arms from my first day here. I gave my all, not, he was running away, he wasn't running the routes, he wasn't running hard. I gave my all every time I stepped on the field, and hopefully I made you all proud with the way I performed. We have some unbelievable memories at Soldier Field, and you all are a huge part of them. To my Bears teammates, coaches, and staff, I enjoy going to work with you every day. I'll miss seeing you at Hallis Hall. You all made me grateful every day to be a Bear. I appreciate you all. And this is especially for you, Diesel. And as always, F, can you complete that? Can you complete that, DJ? Diesel, can you complete when he's saying F ...
Yeah, I can finish it. F Justin Fields and anybody else who got something to say about Caleb Williams.
FGB.
That's what that's saying.
This guy's in love with Caleb. Y'all gonna run away to Vegas, huh?
Hey, well, he can say a F another man, but he can't say F that raggedy team down. Man,
yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy, Diesel. Come on now.
No, that's what he's saying. Right. F Justin Fields. That's what he's saying.
Y'all got anything to say to DJ? Any comments on that statement?
No, I already said, man. I didn't know how they felt about the city. I was gonna miss them anyway. But you know what's funny? It seemed like a lot of players for our big sports teams, if they play like a full contract out here and they play a lot during that contract, they seem to like end up staying here or having a residence.
It's the best city in the world.
It's Chicago.
Right. What are you surprised by that?
I'm actually surprised if, like, you know, if you're not like drafted here, you come in here as a free agent and you play like a contract.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys,
they anchor in the city. Yeah, man.
Football, basketball, they end up staying.
Baseball, Carl Fisk still here.
Yeah.
Like
they just sold Michael Jeffrey Jordan's property. All right. Anybody else? Any comments on that? And anything y'all want to say to DJ?
Shout out to DJ and his family, man. You know, I'm a DJ Moore fan all day, every day. Throw the ball to DJ. I don't know what the hell you was looking at when you had your roommate Roma Dunze
your butt buddy.
Yeah, and DJ's running around wide open every damn play. But
he's the best quarterback in NFC. You can't question his proclivities.
Yeah, bullshit. Even when Justin was here,
he ain't shit.
And Justin figured it out early, like DJ's open.
With no line, with no defense, he was getting the ball to DJ.
Yeah, so shout out to DJ and his family. Hope you succeed and do well and make it to the Super Bowl out there in Buffalo, and hopefully we'll see you here again in Chicago.
Are you going to buy a Buffalo Bills DJ Moore jersey? Because it sounds like you got proclivities.
I don't have any proclivities, and that shit I said about getting a JF1 jersey last week, I was a little tipsy.
So you're retracting that.
I'm retracting that.
He's saying the JF1 Green Bay Packers jersey.
He gets very emotional for these.
I'm definitely retracting that shit.
I'm glad you're retracting that. All right, Hink. That's good to hear. Hink, any comments on that comment from DJ? And you got any words for the brother?
Man, look, I always liked it, DJ, man, and I was hoping we can keep or find a way to keep him and make things work out for the best. But
he's a Southern boy too.
Yeah, business is business, and you got to respect the business, and so you got to do what's better for the team, not for the individual, but for the team. And so it was a decision the team had to make.
And he put him with a decent team to keep his career going.
Let's not start that.
Let him finish his take.
Yeah, Diesel, he wants to cut me off, but it's just Diesel.
Hey, I'm co-signing with what you were saying, man. Stand down. Them two is putting the cables on you. Can't you realize that?
No, I ain't worried about them. Hey, I stand on this here by my goddamn self.
He came in and told Diesel he take the pole, and Diesel's been his little butt buddy the whole show. That's what you got to do.
I know
got to be aggressive with guys like that.
Greaser, okay?
I take the pole.
I know he's a greaser.
Diesel would have been on the top bunk if they was Cellies. You know what I mean?
You
don't leave Hink alone.
What chance is hurt?
Hey,
I appreciate what DJ done for the city, man, and he's a family man. That's what I really like seeing. This black man with his kids, having fun, engaging with them, man.
Yes,
and being a part of the city, and
not at the strip club.
Yeah. Yes, and he got another one on the damn way. He's
gonna
have another kid born
model for the black community. At that, man. So I love seeing that, man. I love seeing brothers with their kids. I think it's a beautiful thing. And the example that he did, he was a stellar type guy. He should have been a Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee, and he probably should have won it. But I appreciate everything he's done for his 3 seasons there, man. Really, and this past season where he was a Green Bay killer, I love him for it. And so he'll forever go down in my book.
Best catches in the Chicago Bears history.
All right. Now, following the 2026 trade of DJ Moore to the Bills, Caleb Nails Williams paid tribute to his teammate via his Instagram story. He shared a highlight reel of their biggest plays together, including key touchdowns against the Pack and Steelers set to music, highlighting their on-field connection. The post featured blue and orange hearts, signifying a respectful farewell.
That cocksucker ain't said shit. I don't give a damn about him putting no damn.
His team posted a video on his IG. Okay, his team posted a video. Caleb probably had nothing to do with that.
Yeah,
but no, he hasn't come out and said anything.
Ace in the Hole is full of emotion.
The DJ's my guy.
DJ's
a bear.
He gets too emotionally attached to these guys when they gotta go.
It ain't too many bears that are bears. And DJ was a bear. And the rest of these cocksuckers that, they get rid of, Hall of Fame Jones and all these other bums.
Easy now. Velus Jones. I got proclivities for Velus. He
gets emotionally attached to Vegas.
That we run out of town. DJ was a bear when Justin was here. DJ was a bear when Caleb came here and was throwing the ball out of bounds and all over the damn field. So shout out to DJ Moore and his family. He loves Chicago. And he came here. He wore his Sox hat. He wore his damn Blackhawks hat.
He was a perfect bear.
He was a Chicago
and that's how you know when he was a bear, because if you would like have a bad game or something, you get ready to write him off. He'll come back the next game and he'll play solid. So, and he never missed a game, I think, in his 3 years.
No, he didn't. But
there
our
was
media,
times I felt he should.
But the white folk in our media call him lazy and say they don't like the way he fixes his face and he ain't running hard and he ain't running all the routes.
And want to talk about the last play.
Not running,
the last play, he didn't run
routes.
hard on the
not
last
running
play.
The routes. Again, that goes back to me saying maybe he should have missed a few plays or something. You know, instead of him going out in the blue tent and then you come back and run a sweep to him the next damn play when he comes back.
I agree with that, but
shouldn't hit on his head.
Got nothing to do with the quarterback, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say, shouldn't your
that was a play call by the
but shouldn't your smart generational quarterback realize that?
No, that's your generational coach over there who calling that play.
You're in the huddle. You see this guy's punch drunk. Don't you make a note of that? You know what I'm saying? Like something's wrong with DJ. You know, that's the leadership of Milz that my man was talking about in the chat. There's some things that Caleb, you know, like his rookie season when the offensive lineman was writhing on the ground in pain, and he was over there high-fiving his butt buddy, Rome Odumze, for a play they had just made. It's little nuanced stuff like he'll learn it. He'll learn it. You said he's weird, Diesel. You said he's you know
weird. I mean, that don't exclude that he's weird.
Yeah, he'll learn
but he didn't call that play to run that play right back. He come out the blue tent and your head coach call a damn sweep run to the same guy and he gets hit on his head again.
There's 2-3 options out of every play that they run. There's somebody's wide open.
Yeah, you don't want to blame Ben. You want to stick the finger at Caleb every time. I know it. I know it hurts.
I mean, Caleb's the quarterback. He's got to make the audible.
I know.
Now, Josh Allen hasn't commented yet that I could find on the internet unless y'all heard something.
Nah,
I'm gonna hold him to the same standard. He ain't said welcome to the team and nothing like that.
He's waiting until he gets to camp. It'll be all right.
All right, Bears get center. Patriots center. We trading we got 30-year-old Garrett Bradbury. We already discussed that. We'll move past that. All right, let's get to the Cole Kmet rumors. Now, this is what my sources are saying, and we got some stuff in the chat. I'm gonna
They're rumors about proclivities.
No, he's just the man just got married.
That don't mean nothing.
he just got married. But before we do that, I got a video for y'all. Nick Wright, y'all.
Hey, there's Wordsworth. Yeah, let's see what these guys.
Is he pulling up? Diesel, you would like this.
Listen, you were right that Booty was better than we thought.
You would like this, Diesel.
Put a shovel in the ground.
Listen, you were right that Booty was better than we thought.
You like that,
I
Diesel?
think you owe it to him.
Listen, you were right that Booty was better than we thought.
Put a shovel in the ground.
Like that?
Once they got rid of Cardi B's Booty, it was time for Dude to go.
Time for Dude to go.
UNA, so y'all was bunk bed buddies at U of I, but y'all didn't have bunk beds.
We talking about Cardi B.
You slow class. I just use a bunk bed.
You the one sleeping with the faggoty uniforms on.
Yeah, in the military. I just use a bunk bed joke on him, and he repurposed
Hold on, you can't say that now.
Yeah. You can't talk about our military. Yeah, you're right. They should put. Never mind. We ain't gonna do that.
That's why y'all always on the same page, because y'all on the same page.
All right.
This is crazy as hell.
Has Caleb? Well, let's get to the chat before we go here because we got some stuff in the chat. All right. Keep them coming, chat. It's interactive. All right.
Before we get to that,
he said DJ is from Philly. He ain't a Southern boy.
Before we get to that, I was watching the game Tuesday night, and shout out to Hank's son and his team. They won the championship Tuesday night.
Did you watch it?
Huh?
Did you watch it?
You know I watch basketball, baby. Yeah. It was a tight game, little tough, little errors in the end of the game, but they were doing the best they can, and they came out and won it.
Was the refs cheating?
Nah. Oh, I don't know. Let's ask the father in charge.
Yeah, congratulations, Hank, on your chip.
Thank you, man. I was happy for them young boys, man. It was a good game. They was a underdog, playing on the road for the against the 2 number 1 seeds in the conference in the conference tournament, but they came out victorious in both ways. So now the last time we played up there, the ref was bad, man, but they was a lot more fair. They let them play. I'm okay with them if they let them play. Now, if you want to call it, then call it. Yeah.
This is high school, right?
College.
No, this is college.
What conference?
River State Conference. It's a NAIA school.
NAIA?
It's an NAIA school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what's your boy's name? What's his first name?
Little Hink. We're gonna call him Little Hink.
No, I want to know his first name. He gonna get a nickname from me. Believe that.
Little Bluegrass.
I mean,
that's not gonna be his name. I need to know his name to give him a good name.
We already gave him a nickname. You can't.
Don't worry. I'm gonna look it up. I'll find it.
What's his nickname? What's his nickname, Hink? What do you call him?
Little Hink.
See, Little Hink. All right.
Yeah, no, he can get an official name from me. I'm gonna find his name, see his team, and I'll give him a suitable nickname.
Diesel, I appreciate you trying to do that, but as long as you got the last name what we got, all our sons are gonna be called Little Hink.
Yeah,
until they become adults, and they be called Hinks.
That's
Big Hinks.
Yes,
that ain't
that's right.
for me.
I got you. But
hey, Purify said, cut Hink's statement about DJ into a reel. Yeah, I agree. Maybe we'll make a short out of that.
There you go.
DJ Moore, what will his stats look like? Okay. Let's move on. Kmet rumors. There aren't any really rumors, but my sources are telling me that he's got to be cut or his
restructured.
Yes, or his deal's got to be restructured. How do you guys feel about Kmet? Do you guys think we're missing a boat on that, or you'll just keep rolling with him because he's white, he's drop dead gorgeous, he looks like Thor, and he's from the Chicago area? Because normally when you draft a player at the same position, you move on from him, vis-a-vis what they did DJ Moore. So my question is, how do you guys feel about Kmet still being on the team?
Look, I don't have no problem with Kmet being on the team, man. I like him as a tight end. I think he's very necessary. Now, can we restructure his contract? I think it will be a great help for the team, and hopefully he's be willing to do that, being he's a native of the state. Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully. I don't know. He may not do it. He may say, hell with y'all, I want all my
So
boys.
If he said that to you as a GM, you're going to be like, okay, it's fine. We like you, and you're going to keep him on the team?
No. Then we will have to go. It's all about business. At the end of the day, it's what's best for the team, not for the individual. Just like I did with DJ. It's what's best for the team. So
all right. So it sounds like Hink's saying mandatory restructuring or Kmet's gone, regardless of how much he like him and where he's from.
We got to do what we got to do.
It's business. You ain't too far gone to see that, is you?
You ain't too far gone. $12 million mandatory restructuring or mandatory damn cut. You gotta go. I
told you before, you're not packing them in like you used to.
1 or 2 catches a game, your ass got to go.
Hey, I need to redo that with AI and have Caleb Williams playing a little bitch Prince role, and then they have me in there talking to him like,
hey. I'm telling them flat out, it's restructured, or unfortunately, hey, a lot of these network stations could use a local to come on and do the after shows and all of that stuff, but we're not going to have them. We're not going to have them around here. No, sir. You're going to let DJ go and keep this guy? No, you got to restructure, buddy.
So you're okay with restructure. And let me be upfront.
No,
I want him out of there. I'm going to tell him you can go seek a trade. Go find a trade, like I told Edmonds. You know what I mean? Butch Stud, the guy who looks like Portia from what show is that, Ace?
Housewives.
Yeah.
Crazy work.
He, she.
Yeah. I would give him the same thing. I would sit down and say, you can go find a trade. I'll go public with it. We told Kmet to find somebody to trade. If not, we cutting his bitch ass. We don't want to restructure.
Well, that's my first thought. Is to just get rid of him.
Yeah.
But if he say, hey man, I'm willing to take a cut. So if the dollars is right, hey, we'll keep you around if it's very feasible, but we gonna win the feasible part, right? It ain't gonna be we gonna give you more for your services.
No,
because
2-3 year deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna get a whole lot guaranteed either.
You gonna backload the money?
I ain't backloading shit, motherfucker. You want to be on this team? Hopefully you here when we winning.
But why do we all say this, but this ain't none of the chatter in our local media?
Because they gas up people who are local and primarily this. Then when they local,
I'm glad you added that because they didn't gas up Derrick Rose like that.
Yeah, they do that for locals like that, and they feel like, but
they
we
owe
know
them.
what his we know what his production be since he been here, and no, we're not giving you nothing more than what we want to give you.
And to
if you don't
point,
like that, you got to go.
And to Hink's point, he's gushed over, he glazed over Kmet a little bit. That's all well and done. It's just that he's getting top 10 tight end money, and he's not giving us top 10 tight end production.
No.
And who extended him, Ace, and gave him all that money?
No, that would have been Ryan Poles.
Ryan Poles.
Yeah, that's one of his bad faults.
One of them.
Yeah,
he said one of them. What more you want him to say?
One of many.
Okay, that's fair. All right. We got something real quick. That's Caleb.
What the fuck wrong with you, kid?
It's Ben.
Bullshit, Billy. What do you want? I told you before, on these stages, no place for your personal shit, man.
Bullshit.
That's life, man. Like my ass,
motherfucker.
This is a business, and you ain't too far gone to see that yet.
That motherfucker, you ain't that weird, are you? This is a business. Classic, boy.
Hey, you should have let it play because his next line was, I told you before, you're not packing them in like you
I know that's all they had on that clip, though. If we play it more than that, we're going to get a copyright.
Yeah, we might need to run that for Caleb in a year or two.
Yeah. It's going to come when it's time to re-sign him because he's going to be talking about he wants the new stadium. He wants the new stadium to be named after him.
Yeah.
Hey, you notice you ain't heard nothing about the stadium in a week or so now.
Not since McCaskey went off on old Michelin lips.
Yeah.
Not since we went to war.
I think they're doing that secret, trying to negotiate with the governor the terms. And quite honestly, man, I listened to something where they was talking about that, and they were comparing it to a deal. I think like the Raiders got or something with their stadium.
Was it the
and
Chiefs?
Or the Chiefs. It might have been the Chiefs. But quite frankly, to me, that's like a no-brainer for the state. It's not that much money considering what they're doing. I was like, well, then what the fuck are you guys waiting on? What's the issue?
They've stolen all the money in the state.
Bureaucracy.
Yeah, but they don't have it.
And they pay listen, do you know they pay no taxes for Soldier Field?
Yeah.
They don't pay because it's owned by the people by the parks. They don't pay
the
no
park
taxes
district.
on that shit.
So is Sox Park. But the Bears aren't going to no damn Hammond, Indiana. They're gonna build in Arlington Heights. It's just a matter of working out the money, and it is what it is.
Well, we know one thing we haven't talked about. Butch Stud, Diesel. The organization told Butch Stud, go out there and find you a trade. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what your proclivities are. We don't know if you're post-op or pre-op, but go find you a trade. Apparently he went out there.
I realize how that affects bluegrass.
Yeah, so he tried to find him a trade, Diesel.
Real emotion.
And he couldn't find a trade, and the Bears released him. So what's you guys' comments on? First of all, I want to say thank you, Tremaine. He was a great addition to the team. It was some serious shit. To Hink's point about being a stand-up guy, stand-up African-American, he was all of that.
He was a stand-up. He wasn't a bear, though. Let's make that clear. I'd like that. He was a good addition to the team.
Yeah,
I'm not going to argue. But DJ Moore, a bear.
Yeah.
Butch Stud.
I think I took a picture of his family in Baltimore when we lost that damn game.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. So I want to say thanks to Tremaine, though. He was part of the rebuild, and I hope he, goes off and does well somewhere else. And he was balling this season before he got hurt. That injury.
Man, he's young and he's a stud.
Is he what, like 30?
We know he's a stud, but we're trying to be nice.
I know Bluegrass know. How old is he, Bluegrass?
I think he's like 28.
You go to hell, Diesel.
Hey, Bluegrass. When he came here though, Ace was comparing him to Urlacher.
Oh, is
remember
that right?
Diesel? Ace came on here and gushed
Wait a
about
minute,
him.
hold on.
Yeah. And I can't mention
I
85
didn't, no, I didn't compare him to no fucking Brian Urlacher, but I said he was
What'd you say?
he was
You
gonna
gushed
be
about him.
he's gonna
You gushed. There's a Ryan Postman. I'm
he
like,
was
damn.
gonna be a hell of a middle linebacker here in
Yes.
Chicago.
Yes.
And his abilities we were looking forward to.
Yes.
But I didn't
You didn't invoke Urlacher's name?
I didn't know. I don't think I did. But I didn't think he was gonna be Butch Stud.
All right. I'm gonna have to find the tape. We're gonna have to go
You're
back.
gonna have to go back to the tape.
Yeah, because he's gonna retract next week. Like, all right, if I said that I was drunk.
If I said that I was drunk, and I will retract it, that I did not blaspheme and say this guy would be as good as Brian.
Hey, Diesel, me and Diesel was both sitting there quiet, like, wait, really? Like, am I missing something? How did we end up with him? Shit.
Hey, he like Samuel L. Jackson on Rules of Engagement when he said, "Are these the motherfuckers?" He's like, "Yes, are these the motherfuckers?" And he said, "Do you want me to play the tape?" Well, if you got it on tape, then I said it.
Samuel, he was hollering.
But I don't think I said
it. All right, but we're gonna go through. I don't know, y'all. I mean, I don't know how much we got. 7-10 at best next year. Ben gets to draft his quarterback. Whoa, be cool. Is he a Packer fan? Be cool. All right. Dante Purify said Kmet is getting a haircut from me. All right, Dante, let me find out you're a barber. You in the city? You know what I'm saying? Let us know. And
okay, Bush. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Bush Stud was born today, May 2nd, 1998. He's 27 years old. He's a Taurus.
Yeah, he's a Taurus. Look at this guy.
He probably get one more contract.
Ace knows the sign and everything.
Don't he?
Yeah, I was born May 1st, 19. Yeah.
He probably get one more contract.
Yeah, he'll get a contract.
Yeah, he's gonna be starting next year in the NFL. What are you talking about?
Yeah, and we're paying some of the contract. All right, so that he will get picked up. Be Cool says 7-10 for your Bears next season is the best. 2027, Ben gets to draft his own. He gets to draft his own quarterback. All right, we're going to start with the Caleb Glazers. We're going 7-10 next year, according to Be Cool, Hink, and Dizo. And Ben Johnson will get his guy, Drop Dead Gorgeous. He's going to get a smart guy who can stand there and process. He's not going to make it a Chinese fire drill every time we snap the ball. He's not going to be Mo, Larry, and Curry flushing out of the pocket with $100 million line and people wide open. All right, what do y'all have to say about that?
7-10
is his guy.
It's Be Cool.
This guy live in Green Bay or something?
Yeah, he is his guy. He came over because of he was there. If he wasn't there, he wouldn't have, he would have picked somewhere else to go. So I think Caleb is his guy. You forget Caleb only in the league 1 year before this guy came. So I think it is his guy. So no, I don't agree with that.
What about 7-10?
Well, we do. I think we got what so far the projected toughest schedule in the league, right?
Yeah, it's every damn year.
But I mean, we'll have to see what the final roster is, and then we can make our determinations of records.
You can't sit here and down talk the 7-10 off the bat.
No, I don't agree with that shit. No, but I mean, to say that right now, before the draft, before free agency and all that stuff,
yes.
I mean, that's an idiot kind of statement, I think.
Right. So over under 7 wins. I'm taking the over.
Over.
Definitely.
I bet my money right now if one of these sites let me make that bet and I'm getting decent odds, I'm betting right now.
All right, Hank. How do you feel about that? 7-10 next year, and then Ben Drop Dead Gorgeous sexy new hot name Coach BJ gets to draft his QB and move on from the best quarterback in the NFC.
Yeah, that sounds like a guy who can't say fuck Green Bay. That's what that sounds like. So
definitely.
I can't take him serious. So let me say this. I'm with Diesel on the odds. I would take them odds and I would ride with them. Matter of fact, I'm going for the 11 wins. I'm saying we're gonna win 11 plus.
11-6 is easy money.
Right now, without free agency and all of that stuff in
Right
the draft, I would
now.
take at least 10. I'm taking 10 plus. If I got that on the site to make a bet, 10 or more, and it's giving me good odds, I'll bet. But
they'll give you 9 and 8. So you might as well make that bet in Vegas.
Oh, yeah, if I see it, I'm betting it. I see it, I'm betting it. No doubt.
I'm going to say blasphemy, be cool. All right, I can't agree with all your comments in there. This is a blasphemous statement. As far as Ben getting the draft as quarterback, I'm going to push back on Diesel's assertion that Caleb is Ben's quarterback, because they always save that out, Diesel. As a head coach, they always got that out with, this ain't my guy. I never wanted him in the first place. He was here when I got here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He knew what he was coming here for. He dismissed his first season because Caleb had 3 offensive coordinators that
Did
first
Ryan
season?
Poles know he was coming in here with Justin Fields, Ace?
Yes, he did.
Did he move off of him?
Yes, he did.
That's all I'm saying, Diesel.
It could have been. Hey, that might have been a play with him and Poles on the dark side of the game. Like, look here,
but they probably talked to him like, man, we didn't have an offensive line, and then we gave up 68 damn sacks. And I'm gonna spend $100 million on the offensive line.
We stripped the whole goddamn team.
Yeah.
And then put a rookie out there against the Browns on national TV who wasn't getting any reps in the preseason.
Reps. Yeah. Though interesting.
Cover,
with a defensive coach and a first-time offensive coordinator.
Did you cover anything about the potential to trade Bilbo?
Tyson Bilbo Bajan. We covered it a little bit last week, but go ahead if you got something to say about it.
Yeah, because they've been.
He's a hot name. He's a hot, sexy name.
It's like people inquiring.
He's drop dead gorgeous.
Yeah.
And if you can get a 2 for him.
No.
I'm saying bro. Don't say now.
Yeah, what do you mean no? You wouldn't take a 2 for him, Ace?
No.
Oh, no. He got to go for it too, bro.
Yeah, I'd take a 2 for him.
Got to go for it too.
I'd send him back and forth compensatory 3.
Now, look, if Nails was kind of injury prone,
right,
I'd be like, nah.
It will be next year.
I mean, we got that.
You just lost your center and your left tackle.
Remains to be seen.
Mm-hmm.
But if somebody comes to me
with a 2,
saying, I give you a 2 for your backup.
Ian Cunningham might do it
this year.
Because Michael Penix saying Ian Cunningham's guy.
2 this year? Because Poles said it. He was like, in the sense, we don't want to. No, matter of fact, I think it was Ben Johnson.
Both of them said it. They want to do right by him. They owe him.
Keep him.
Yeah.
Was it Trump or was it Poles or was it Ben Johnson?
It was both of them.
I think it was both.
It was Trump.
No, not Trump. No, go ahead, Diesel. No, it was both. They want to do right by him. They don't want to hinder him from getting a starting position. And I'm like, we don't owe Bilbo Bajan shit.
We don't owe him shit. He can stand on the sideline, hold a damn clipboard.
That's right. And do his job.
If somebody comes with a 2, definitely he gone. If
what
they
about
come to me
what about a 3?
With a 3 and say a 5, I'm doing that too. But if they just came with a 2, I'm doing it. A 3, I'm gonna need. I might see how much leverage we got.
Who's your backup quarterback?
The 3, and give me something.
Who's your third string quarterback? Because we released our third string quarterback.
Man, we can get another backup quarterback. That ain't no problem. I'm sure Ben Johnson's got a guy that he used to coach.
He probably got some people in his mind frame on his offense and what he likes.
In his pipeline.
Justin Fields. We can bring Justin Fields in.
We can bring Justin in, but Diesel said you can't do that.
You can't do that.
Too much bad. Too much murky waters. Too much.
You're willing to give up our quarterback?
Right.
That's for a second round draft pick.
He's gonna want to go somewhere where he can try to be the starter.
Who is that?
Justin. Fields. He's talking about Justin.
He's gonna want to go somewhere where he can compete for the starting job.
What if we give him a check here?
Correct. If you sweeten the deal, Bilbo Bajan could have bet on himself, but they sweetened the pie up for him. So they sweetened the pot up for him, so he stayed here as a backup.
I think Fields will end up maybe going to a team if like some of them people from the offensive staff at Ohio State when he was there.
Yeah.
If they're at a certain team, or maybe the coordinator or the QB's
I see him at the Ravens. I can see him at the Ravens with Declan Doyle.
I'll see him going to a team.
Go with Declan Doyle and or Buffalo and win a Super Bowl with DJ Moore.
And Hank, these guys used to clown Declan Doyle when I used to be talking about he's our offensive coordinator. And look at Declan Doyle. He became a hot, sexy new name. He calling the plays in the Ravens. These guys clown the shit out of Declan Doyle, bro.
Now. Hey, it's funny how you see the reverse the reverse sense of thought from these people. Like, okay, your boy in Kansas City, when he was coordinator, nobody gave him a chance.
No.
But then you get this fly-by-night dude.
Fly-by-night. Drop dead gorgeous.
What's the word they used to say on Officer and the Gentleman? When they were coming out the bar and they took their women.
Pink.
They was at the bar. He was like, mangy-ass fly boy. That's what Doyle is. A mangy-ass fly boy. Gonna come one season.
Drop dead
he
gorgeous.
wasn't calling nothing, and you gonna get him a coordinator?
Well, they did it with Nagy.
Yeah.
Him too. But you can't. My boy, who back in Kansas City now, he ain't never got a chance.
Where's Nagy at? What is he doing?
Colored Brown can't get a job.
Can't get, man. I'm telling
you. Colored Brown went to New England.
As what?
But he ain't the coordinator.
No, he ain't calling no play.
Quarterback's coach.
That motherfucker flipping burgers at the concession.
Don't do that. Don't do that about Colored Brown. Come on.
But he deserved a shot too. Before Doyle.
Thank you. And we brought Bieniemy in and made him the running backs coach under Doyle.
That's what I'm talking about. Bieniemy. He's never gotten a chance to be an O coordinator in the NFL.
All right, Kenneth Williams says in the chat, big ups, Kenneth Williams.
City.
Kenneth Williams said, Poles is a good GM, Ace, when it comes to wheeling and dealing. But as far as picking talent, he's not good. And Drew should have finished his contract. He's 27 years old. He could retire at 29. So he's saying Drew Darman quit on the team and quit on everybody, like the way they said that other guard did, the black one, who quit after his mom died.
Yeah, the guy from Tennessee.
Yeah,
he's the Colored Brown is the tight ends coach and passing game coordinator in New England.
Exactly. That's what Colored Brown is doing. And then Kenneth Williams said Caleb Williams is the Hall. You agree with that, Hank? Caleb Williams was the Hall.
Yeah.
So you look back on it. How were you in the beginning when that whole thing went down? Were you a Justin guy with the Hall, or were you let's move off Justin and pick up Caleb Williams?
Well, at first I was let's give Justin Williams one more year, and let's maybe trade down with the Washington Commanders because they obviously was trying to get him. And
Caleb is from Zesty, DC.
Yeah, it's the Hall.
Yes. So I would have did that and drafted. I like Odinez. I'm glad we got him. I wanted him regardless, even over Marvin, because after I seen what he did in the playoff game, I was sold on him better than Marvin Harrison.
So you're still in on Rome Odunze?
Yeah, I'm still in on it. If we had traded with the Commanders, I would have picked him up. That's who I would have picked up.
You like him over Marvin Harrison?
Yes.
I don't.
I did.
And did you see that move Marvin Harrison did at the goal line? Rome Odunze his foot will break if he did.
Marvin Harrison Jr. has been a product of his situation.
I understand what y'all saying, but I like what I've seen in the playoffs, and what I've seen in that college playoffs. I was sold on right then and there.
This NFL.
Oh, you're on Rome, you saying?
Yes.
Based on what he did in college.
I mean, I was at the game. I was at the Sugar Bowl when they played Texas. And, he dominated Texas. But
by himself.
That's college.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. I mean, but Marvin Harrison dominated in college too. So, but
that's college.
Let me say this about Marvin Harrison.
What have you done for me lately?
You're right. Well, then if that's the case, neither one of them done anything lately then.
Right.
So, but let me say this: Marvin Harrison always had other threats on his team, so he's not drawing a double team. Rome that year, them other guys with him was okay, but they wasn't. They didn't. He didn't have the depth at receiver like Marvin had.
He's a dropper though. He's a dropper in the NFL.
I tell you what.
Let's see what happens after this next season, and then
now they move off DJ.
Go ahead, DJ. I hope unless the Cardinals is drafting a good quarterback, I'm not sure what pick they pick at, right? Or whether they're getting somebody from free agency.
There's no quarterback.
Tyson Bagent.
Yeah, it ain't really no quarterback.
That's who they want. They want Tyson Bagent, and he gone. If they want to give us a 2, he gone.
They give us a 1, he gone.
They can give us Marvin Harrison. I'll give him Tyson Bagent and a 3rd.
Well, they're not going to do that because they're going to want somebody for him to throw the ball to.
All right.
Now, but I just think that Marvin Harrison's been a product of the misfortune of the team that he's on because of nobody's getting him the ball like they should. And I think he's missed a few games too with some injuries too.
Yeah.
He's a rookie.
But I would love him. Hey, I'd love him on the Bears.
I would too.
I love
on the other side of Rome.
I think he can go up for jump balls. Like I ain't seen no Doomsday do a jump ball yet since he's been on the Bears.
He's got alligator arms.
But he did it in college.
Yeah, he was
doing it over and over.
50-50 man.
And he ain't done it in the NFL.
He's shown alligator arms in the NFL. In the playoffs, he dropped a touchdown. We'd have beat the Rams and he caught that ball in the first quarter.
Yeah. And
you can't do that and be a number 1.
And he got the family shit going on. His daddy out there talking and talking.
His daddy is in his business. You know what I mean?
Look, I agree with a lot of what y'all just said right there and there, but I'm gonna say it again, man. I was impressed with what I seen in that playoff. That sold me enough to even draft him. I'm gonna give him 1 more year. I'm gonna give him 1 year. Now he could be the man like he should be. I think
him growing up in Vegas and then trying to play in below zero weather in them playoff games is a bad mix.
If the Cardinals don't get a good quarterback,
by year 3, he ought to be adjusted.
True.
If the Cardinals don't get a decent quarterback before this next season start, I can see them trading Marvin Harrison. Up into the draft.
So would you package Romo, Doomsday, and a 2 to get Marvin Harrison?
No, I wouldn't give him a 2. No.
Would you give him a 3?
No.
I wouldn't give him I wouldn't trade him.
If they wanted a 5 and Rome, I'd do that.
Yo, cheap as hell. I'd give him a 3 and I'd give him a lifetime order to Lou Malnati's pizza.
If you counted the production.
Fuck wrong with y'all?
If you counted the production, he's been better than him.
He ain't been playing with Magic though.
Yeah. No, I'm talking. Yeah, but again, I'm not overpaying for that dude, man. I'm not overpaying for him. You want to trade him? Hey, look, take this guy.
And then you got to pay him in a year.
Yeah, you gonna have to pay him in a year. So
you got to pay. You got to pay. Yeah, you got to pay. These niggas ain't slaves. They can need money.
Well, but look, we'll decide to pay him if he produce when we get it. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Cardinals trade that dude. I wouldn't be surprised if they get more like assets or players if they don't find them a decent quarterback.
That they'll just extend their rebuild and then get a quarterback next year.
We're gonna get you out of here and get some more assets.
We'll send him a 4.
These are y'all cheap as hell. This and then 2 years from now, we need to get him just like y'all doing with the motherfucker at Cleveland.
Yeah, but you're saying trading him for Rome. To me, that's like a push. Right there. It's
not a push.
Why not?
They both hurt, so
they both kind of like been doing the same thing. So
Rome's a dropper. That dude ain't no dropper.
I'll throw in a 5 with him.
When I see the routes Marvin run though, when he on it, man, he's doing shit that is incredible, bro.
Yeah, Rome is not to me. Rome is not a good route runner, as I thought he would be. I thought.
Okay, well, get rid of him then.
Right. I thought he would be a better route runner. Hey, I said that. I said we could trade him if you wanted to keep.
But
DJ.
You want to play hardball with him in the negotiations?
No, for Marvin, no, that's a push. But I was saying if we were gonna keep DJ, I remember when the season
DJ gone. Don't worry about it. DJ gone.
Well, no, because now that he's gone, he got a little more hold now. You see what I'm saying? You can't just let him go now.
We going down a rabbit hole. Now, look, I want to bring y'all to the Vince Evans 2.0. And then I want to hear, we got 2 Caleb Glazers in here, and apparently we got some Caleb Glazers in the chat.
This thing goes from Caleb to Justin to Vince Evans.
Listen, this is important. This is important. We did some research on this, and just let me read through it.
Bluegrass, he put a whole
let him read through
7-page text with all of these stats talking about.
Karen, put me on the screen. I want to. Karen, put me on the screen. I want to see my big lips.
He was in slow class. He didn't. He didn't read. He didn't read all that good.
All right, here we go. I asked ChatGPT, same thing Ryan Poles is doing, your GM, how Vince Evans and Caleb Williams are similar as quarterbacks. All right. Number one, both are playmakers before they are technicians. I think everybody can agree with that. They're both, save your comments. They're both off schedule type of dudes. They didn't play on schedule very well, and they couldn't process because they're black, according to the narrative. Neither guy is a classic rhythm and timing pocket passer. Both rely on their athleticism, their God-given talents, their big thighs.
I think that's a cap right there, because I've seen Caleb improve on his timing from the pocket, which is why I jumped back on him. So I don't agree with that first statement right there.
They never gave Vince Evans $100 million offensive line.
Continue.
Yeah, and they both got racist, in my opinion. We don't know what's in their heart, racist head coaches. But one of them likes the guy, and the other one didn't want to have anything to do with Vince Evans' black ass because he was ahead of his time. Let's finish. Both rely on athleticism, instincts, and improvisation to create offense when the structure breaks. Evans, one of the most athletic quarterbacks of his era, could escape, extend, and turn broken plays into explosives. Caleb Nails Williams, a modern version of that archetype, elite escapability, off-platform throws, creativity outside structure, meaning he can run back like it's a video game, 15, 20 yards, and then throw the ball up for grabs, like we used to do on the hollow grounds of William H. Ray School when the bell went off and you had to have it all because the gym teacher was ringing the bell to bring you back in after lunch hour. All right, we're going to finish. They're both chaos quarterbacks who thrive when the play becomes jazz instead of sheet music. Mobility is central to both of their games. They both use their big thigh muscles, not just to run, but to manipulate the defense. Evans, legit dual threat before the league had language for it. Caleb Nails, uses movement to buy time, change launch points, and stress coverage. Shared DNA. Movement is a weapon, not a bailout. Both have a gunslinger streak. This is where the comparison gets spicy. Bear with me. We're wrapping it up. Evans, aggressive vertical thrower, and we've got some highlights we're going to share with you guys. Aggressive. He didn't like taking the checkdowns. Willing to push the ball even when the window was questionable. Caleb, same mentality. Trusts his arms. Take deep shots. Ignores the dump down. Believes he can make every throw. He went on a podcast and said he believes that they can have the highest scoring offense in the history of the NFL. That's his goal this year, not to win a Super Bowl. Shared DNA. They both play with a I can beat you with this throw mentality, for better or for worse. They both struggled with structure and timing, which Diesel disagrees with. Evans, accuracy and consistency were his biggest issues. He didn't always play within the offense. Caleb, his challenge is different. He is more accurate than Evans, but he sometimes holds on to that ball, goes big game hunting, and resists rhythm throws. All right, we'll stop here for some feedback. I got some more, but let's get some feedback. Caleb Glazers, Ace, Caleb's your quarterback.
You know damn well Ben Evans was a stud. He was playing with Brian Baschnagel as his number one receiver and Walter Payton as his running back. So they were basing their play on running the damn football, and he had nobody to throw to, which is why he had a high number of interceptions for the Chicago Bears. And, back then in the 70s and 80s, they didn't have any copper-coated guys they were putting offenses together to win football games.
That's right. All right. Caleb Glazers. The question is what would Vince Evans be doing if he played for Ben Johnson in this system right now?
Vince Evans would be a Pro Bowl quarterback.
Okay. Hank, Diesel, Vince Evans. Any feedback on this so far, or I can continue reading?
No, I'll let Bluegrass go first.
Well, let me say this. I don't have a lot of experience with Vince Evans, so I couldn't tell you, brother. I really couldn't tell you. I'm sorry.
That's fair. You didn't really get to see him play, right?
No.
All right. Well, Diesel saw
3 letters for you, Bluegrass. INT. That's all you need to. That's all you need to know. All that. I can't believe they got the audacity to try to compare these two.
It was all Vince Evans' fault now, Ace.
He was fast as Justin Fields with an arm like Caleb Williams.
That tells you right there. When he says he's
with an arm like Caleb Williams,
Fields,
with nobody to throw to and no offensive line.
Comparing him to, right? This is Vince Evans. Look, did he have it all fair? Of course he didn't. Almost all of the black quarterbacks didn't have it fair when they came in the league up until, hell, even Warren Moon. He didn't even get into the league for like 10 years, right? And they knew he was good.
But they knew Vince Evans was good.
No, bro. No.
USC quarterback, Rose Bowl, Hall of Fame.
Listen, man, listen.
Nobody to throw the damn ball to. Brian Bashnagel. Who the hell is Brian Bashnagel?
Somebody that you always keep bringing up to try to justify.
Because he's a bum.
To justify his INTs. No, don't you compare him to Caleb Williams. Been in the league 2 years.
Okay.
2 years. Okay.
They spent $100 million on offensive line for Caleb. He's got.
Look, that's what he says all the
DJ
time.
Moore,
he got the greatest.
They drafted Roma Dunze. They drafted. They drafted several wide receivers.
I wasn't interrupting his ass while he was talking.
Yeah, he's right. He's right. Okay? He's right. Let him get his.
Go ahead and spew your bullshit.
He had the greatest running back in the history of the league.
Yeah, that's running the ball.
Picks left and fucking right.
To the running back or to the wide receiver?
Cameron gonna have to mute Ace. let him.
Yeah, mute that motherfucker, man. I'm sick of hearing his mouth whenever I'm talking.
Let him get his takeoff.
He's throwing picks left and right.
Give me a close up of Diesel. We want to see his big lips.
He went to the Raiders. Same thing, right? I don't want to hear these excuses. At some point, you got to say, okay, that dude, he could have been better, but even if he was better, how good would he have been? No, he was what he was. He ain't better. Quit trying to compare these Justin Field type dudes to Caleb Williams. That's what all of that shit boils down to.
So when you were watching Vince Evans, because when I was watching Vince Evans as a boy, my mind wasn't processing, oh, this guy's a bum and he's the reason why we're losing. I was like, he's a black quarterback. Just like we wanted Harold fucking Washington to be the mayor. I wasn't like, oh, he's poor and stupid and this nigga can't do shit for us in politics. I was rooting for him and saying the whole city's against him because he's black. Are you saying when... I forgot Diesel was out in Cali somewhere at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't understand the politics and the racism.
First black quarterback in Bears history.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't. Remember, we found another one.
Look, I said it wasn't. I said
no
black person had it easy. But if you wanted to make an argument, bring up the dude who quarterback before Terry Bradshaw. Don't bring up no Vince Evans.
Vince Evans plays for the Bears.
I don't care. He wasn't that good.
All right, hold on, you guys. Save some meat on the bone. All right, now listen. Evans played on Bears teams with limited passing infrastructure, to Ace's point. Caleb entered a rebuild with expectations to be the generational savior. Although he had better weapons around him, I think everyone can agree. Both were asked to elevate the offense beyond what the roster or scheme naturally provided, meaning Caleb's first season under those bum offensive coordinators. Vince Evans and Caleb Williams share the same archetype, athletic, improvisational, big arm quarterbacks. Vince had a big arm.
Big arm. Super big arm.
Yeah, big arm. Who could create magic.
So did Jamarcus Russell.
And Rose Bowl Hall of Fame. Jamarcus Russell is in the Hall of Fame for the Rose Bowl.
And he was on lean, allegedly. It's not, you know.
But he had a super big arm since we talking about.
But he was on lean.
He was a drug addict. Yeah.
Creates magic outside the podcast, but sometimes they fight the structure of the offense. Evans was the prototype. Caleb is the modern 2.0. He's a little bit more polished evolution of Vince Evans. This is what ChatGPT said. I just asked it a question.
ChatGPT is done by input that gets put in there by mostly.
You don't understand how AI works.
Folks. I do know how it goes. That information is put in there. You can't. Don't black people don't own that, right?
Right,
so a lot of that information that's in there.
Now you got to be black people.
Yeah.
Now you pulling the race card. Don't want to believe.
The race card was convenient.
You don't want to believe that.
All right. Well, let me finish. I'm almost finished, y'all. I promise. Caleb's 60% completion percentage. Here comes some stats.
In the comparison. What?
Caleb's career 60% completion percentage ain't too much better than Evans' 51%. When you factor in rules changes to the games, more dink and dunk, 3-step, get it out of his hand quick, modern football, better coaching, and overall offensive talent surrounding Nails. Dan Marino had a career completion percentage, for context, of 58%. I don't think anyone here, even Hink, is going to suggest that Nails is a more accurate passer than Dan Marino. If Nails played on Evans' squad in the same era with a racist Mike Ditka, who didn't want to have anything to do with that Negro back there, his adjusted completion percentage, and this is my opinion here, would now be around 54, 55%.
He didn't play when Mike Ditka was coaching.
Yeah, he did.
Mike Ditka started coaching the Bears in like 84.
No.
And Vince Evans wasn't on that team.
Yeah.
They got Jim McMahon in 83, right? Vince Evans was not on the Bears then. Mike Ditka came when the 46 was installed. That 46, Vince Evans was not on the Bears when they started playing the 46.
Vince Evans played on the Bears from 77 to 83.
Right.
He was gone at 83.
He played for Mike Ditka.
No, I don't think he did. Mike Ditka came when they had Buddy Ryan stay on as the coordinator. Ditka came, took the place of Neil Armstrong. He came from 77
to Ace's Point, 83. When did Mike Ditka coach the Bears?
83. I think he took over.
Right, and he ran them out of town.
No, if you're talking about the end of 83 to the beginning of the 83-84 season, Vince Evans wasn't on that team.
He coached.
Who was the starting quarterback?
Mike Ditka coached the Bears starting in 1982. Vince Evans played in 82 and 83 under Mike Ditka.
He was on the bench. He wasn't a starter.
Because Mike Dicka's racist ass didn't like him.
Because they took Jim McMahon. They got Jim McMahon in 83, right?
Right. He didn't play him before that because he was colored.
Because he was throwing all them interceptions.
Because he had nobody to throw the ball.
Maybe that's why he benched
So once again, Ace, just like Justin Fields, when they rebuilt the offensive line and when they got the team in a position where it can win, they brought in a savior white coach like they did with Ditka, and then they brought in a new quarterback, right? And then moved off of the athletic athlete.
Yeah, you guys make all these excuses. Sometimes you just point the finger at the dude who's doing all the damage to himself. If you point the finger at that dude, you don't got to look no further.
Okay.
It ain't always about race.
When Vince Evans was starting,
now it ain't always about race, Ace. Now it ain't always about race.
Yeah. Willie Gaul wasn't starting. Dennis McKinnon wasn't starting. That's all that
matters to y'all. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
Race is the first thing.
You was just using a race card 3 minutes ago, and Ace called you on it.
I'm talking about chat. I ain't talking about no freaking the players and all that. For y'all, all y'all care about is the race of the player first. You don't care if he's good or bad.
Young Vince Evans.
Hot young Vince Evans. Jim Diesel.
Yeah, he was hot throwing them picks left and right.
Attacked the doomsday defense with playbook precision.
This is Vince Evans.
He was throwing picks. Show them highlights.
Who was Scott? Who the hell is this guy he's throwing a damn ball to?
Man, look at that running ability. Look at that hit. Oh, okay, that was illegal. It was legal. The game was different back then. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. This is Vince Evans highlights, Diesel.
I don't care. You ain't showing all his highlights. Show me.
Look at him throw off the back foot and get that ball down there. If Nails did that, you'd be painting your fingernails.
Show me them picks.
The only touchdowns he threw was to the black guys. Those white, when he was throwing to the white guys, it was a pick.
Them interceptions he threw was the black guys too.
He hit the little dink. That's Bo Jackson, ain't it? Yeah, that was Bo.
No, that was like Kenny King. I think that was Kenny King.
There's Brian Bassnagle, ain't it?
Yeah, he's got to be wide open. Going to hit him.
That's walking paper.
Yeah. Tell me we would have gave him a couple years working with that.
Right, and they would have brought that 46 defense in where the teams were scoring 10 points a game. Vince Evans could have got us to the Super Bowl. We probably would have went 16-0 that year.
Mm-hmm.
You would have went 500 with all them.
He would have been a Michael Jordan of quarterbacks.
All right, so
he said 500
with the 85 Bears. Yeah, these are hard on the black people.
Mm-hmm.
All them fucking turnovers. They're just gonna dismiss it.
Let me ask you, did he have a white wife? Is that why these
No, these are like a man.
No, if he didn't have a white, hey, look, if he had a white wife, you better believe they wouldn't be talking about him.
You damn right.
Trying to put him on some
damn
pedestal. Oh no,
it's all about black family over here. We're not ashamed of it.
We're not gonna do no video.
If you had a pink wife and if he didn't have a pink damn wide receiver, that was his number one wide receiver.
And if he was wearing a halter top, the Diesel would be all loving him.
All over.
It ain't his fault.
You got a white wife? Oh, no, we're not going to show any type of reels on him.
Noah Jackson, hold it.
Disgrace to the race. No.
Shout out to the titty pics.
Penalty, hold it. Noah Jackson, hold him.
INT. That was his. You pull up his name, INT Evans. That was his name.
I don't know. Well, we'll ask the chat. Is there any thing here? Is there between this comparison with Vince Evans and Caleb?
How many seasons did he play in the league? Vince Evans. How many
before his time?
He played from 77 to 1995. And you know what he did with all that money, Hink? He's one of the most prolific real estate investors in California history.
Yeah, I don't not what he done off the field. I'm talking about what he done on the field. So he got all of them years. That's what 95, 77,
18 years. And if it was LeBron James, y'all would be
played
capable.
2 years.
Right.
2 years, and you comparing him to this dude who played 18 years.
And he wants a Grey Cups in Canada.
Is a bunch of interceptions. Come on, man.
That's the one thing I can argue. Caleb don't throw a lot of picks.
Come on, man. You did better pulling up the guy who was the starting quarterback for the Steelers, and they benched him. He was a black guy. He was better than Terry Bradshaw. Terry Bradshaw is on record. He's on record saying it. This guy was better. Pull him up. You got Google. You Googling everything.
We all got Google.
Yeah, and we know Vince Evans. We don't know this guy you making up. So what's his damn name?
Right. He always trying to get everybody to do their research. Yeah, this is why you be in the slow classes.
You do it.
You go to the library and do my research for me. All right, you sit down. You sit down here and keep digging in your nose. I'll be right back with that research. You want to eat some lead paint chips? I'll do some lead paint chips.
This some paint? You want some paint?
Yeah, I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Paint your lips red.
Yeah. 2 butt buddies.
I like my lips red.
You hit Google, you tell them what to type. That's what
I like my lips red.
Don't eat the lead paint, but it's good. Stop smacking the asbestos paint. Stop inhaling the asbestos. Why? But it's good. All right, y'all. Listen, we had all that at Ray. We had asbestos and lead paint. The school was built in like the 1800s.
Little black quarterbacks, but they ain't done their homework on that, right? Nah. See?
You don't even know his damn name. You can't figure him out. What's his name?
I'm not about to give a cocksucker like you the satisfaction.
See,
pull it up.
See,
I gotta be a cocksucker because you don't know his damn name.
Yeah, he resorts to name calling.
I know his name.
He resorts to name calling.
You do it.
You're about to look it up on Google.
You do it. I ain't doing shit. Look, My hands is here.
Because you don't know his damn name.
Okay,
Right.
I don't know his name. Just like you don't know who the fuck he is.
And what did he win?
He was the best quarterback on that Pittsburgh Steelers team.
Okay,
So was Vince Evans on the Bears.
Hey,
he
let's
got
humor.
benched
Let's
because
humor.
he was black.
So he got. So you're saying the same
He should
thing.
have been the quarterback.
You're saying the same thing happened to him that happened to Vince Evans.
No,
before the steel curtain came and they got a great defense, then they moved off of him and got a white quarterback.
He wasn't throwing picks like Vince Evans.
You're describing the exact same thing.
I'm not.
They had a running back. They had these great wide receivers.
Off your head so you can hear.
Lynn Swan, John Starworth, and the damn 85 Bears defense,
the
steel curtains, and they won 4 damn Super Bowls.
Right.
Now, if the Bears had did that,
we would have won 2 or 3. That's what I was saying.
Bruh, listen. He was better.
Oh, we don't know his damn name. We know Terry Bradshaw's name.
And we know Vince Evans' name.
Oh yeah, you know the Mr. Interception.
Let's do the final words. You guys will bring this. We'll bring up this discussion somewhere down the road. The Vince Evans and Caleb Williams comparison to Dizo's point. We'll give it another 3 years before we revisit this, and we'll see if it.
Y'all can't let it go because it all goes back to Buster Justin Fields.
Here you go.
This goes back to him.
Nobody's mentioned Justin Fields. You got proclivities.
It all goes back.
Let's get to the final words.
He's a Justin Fields like quarterback that they got hope for. And
Ace the retardos used to throw snowballs at the pretty girls at school. We called them ugly and shit. Chase them home, stalk them, shit like that. Rub boogers on them. You know what I mean? And that's what he's doing with Justin. Hank, give me your final words, bro, and then we're doing the Dizo. I want to see his big lips. There you go. Get his big lips on the screen.
This is crazy work. Hey, man, look. Once again, I want to say congratulations to Indiana Southeast for the great accomplishment. My son promised his coach a ring, and that's what he got for him. He's been a young man of his word, and I appreciate everything he's done.
Wait a minute. He's going to school in Indiana?
Yes.
Home of the Klan, right?
There you go, Dizo. We're not going to do that.
Hey, I'm going to be a devil's advocate for the Buck Buddies. You couldn't find a school in the Bluegrass State, huh?
This is crazy work.
He going to interrupt your final words. This man can't even talk about his son.
I just heard him say the school. And I said, but you can't get a school.
He went and got education. Cowboy Alpha was founded at IU. All right?
Okay.
I'm talking about my son. This is young man, young adult. And he's going to bring this shit up. This is some nasty work. We do not love our youth. It's obvious. People like Dizo.
Hey, what did he average? What did your boy average?
15 points a game.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
That's great from the point guard position. That's the hardest position to score from.
He's lead scorer.
Yeah, assists. Right.
Leading in steals. He's leading in rebounds.
I played the one. It's hard to score from the one.
He's 5'10".
What did he have for assists? Did he average? It was like 5 or 6?
Oh no, you selling him short. He's averaging 7.
Oh, that's good.
Short now.
But I think you had a deal with your son. You won't get that supper unless you get over 5 assists and 14 points.
All right, Dizo, we're muting Karen. Mute
that son, bitch.
And let this man get his final words in. And you can add that to your final words.
Talk about my son on your final word, Dizo. Yeah. But no, congratulations to them, young man. Congratulations to the coach, who's Wally Brown, used to play at the University of Louisville back in the days and won a championship with a Hall of Fame coach like Danny Crump. I'm just happy for them guys. You know, they went through a lot, they went through some adversity, but they came through. And the main thing is they showed togetherness. And I think that's what we need to be as a people. That's what we need to be as a people. We're going through some hard times right now. We could be possibly going into war. I mean, some people already say we are in war.
We are in war.
Okay, depends on who you ask. People like Dizo, who hate kids, says we are in war. Shout out to
hate war. Kids.
Oh man, my bad. I
resent that statement. Fuck you mean hate kids?
You ready to go to war with this faggoty white uniform?
And you just took a shit when you lost your screen, right?
Let me stop.
Farted off screen.
But let me stop. God damn.
All right, Karen, we're going to mute everybody while he finishes his final words.
Let me say this, man. Hey, Black man, take care of yourself. Do what you got to do. Get on somebody's couch, somebody's Zoom, because right now it's a hard time, challenging time. We got a lot of things going on in the world right now, and us as men need to come together, be leaders in our community, in our homes, in our neighborhood, and whatever means of income you make at your jobs. Be what we need to be. Be the leaders that I know we can all be, that we should be, and we will be. In order to do that, we got to make sure we reach out to our youth and teach them, educate them, and maybe we show love and pour into them. My last final word is every man who's of a certain age, please take care of yourself. Get your A1C in order. Get your blood work. Get a full physical. Make sure you get your colonoscopy. There's a different way you could do it through blood work now. So do it that way. If you're not a high at risk, get your prostate checks. Get your colonoscopies. Those things are important. I want us to rule this nation one day, and we can and we will. But in order for us to do it, we got to be here. So take care of yourself and each other, brothers.
Hey, I want to say each one teach one. And before you leave, bro, can we get a FGB out of you?
Even though they got some brothers on the team, fuck them. Fuck Green Bay.
You hear that? Now, what if Edmonds, your favorite Bear, ended up on Green Bay? Would you still give it FGB?
Fuck him too.
You hear that? Well said, good brother.
You made a bad decision.
Appreciate you pulling up, bro.
Right on, man. Y'all
they can't afford it.
Oh, goddamn. All right, fellas. Hey, keep loving the kids, Diesel. I'm out of here.
Peace and love, bro.
You better go. I'll get on your ass.
All right, Diesel, you can add it to your final words. Go ahead. It's your time to shine.
Well, like Bluegrass, aka Stank Ass with that comment. But Bluegrass, what he was saying as far as like health, man, within the last couple of months, man, I've lost, man, I mean, people from grammar school, people from high school, people I worked with, and then just people I know in general. I've lost a lot of people over the last couple of months. Man, probably more than 10 over the last 2 months. And majority of them, cancer, some different form or type of cancer. And, you know, I kid with people and joke with people I work with all the time, like kidding with them about health stuff, you know. And I mean, ain't none of us perfect in terms of like what we eat and all of that shit. I know somebody they ate right their whole life, died real young, cancer. So I mean, if it's gonna get you, it's gonna get you. But no sense of helping if you can do something to help yourself. And I try to tell people all the time, you're like, man, you're always talking, bringing up different things or whatever. And I tell them, man, do your research. With the internet, there's a lot of good with the internet. You can get information that you never got before, where you used to could only read books and stuff, but you can hear this stuff coming from doctors' mouths, what you can take. I mean, there's plenty of stuff. And I try to tell people, one's just been diagnosed with stuff, but it's not exactly stage 4. And I'm only speaking of cancer because a lot of these people I know, that's what's been killing, whether it's been pancreas, what's the main one that you hear with black folks all the time? Prostate, pancreas, breast, just numerous different people, man. And I try to tell them.
What was it that got Charles from Lurs? Do you know?
I believe it was the one you just said. I think it was
prostate.
Prostate, yeah.
Yeah, prostate and colon cancer.
Yeah,
colon.
I think it was that, and I believe that he had went in for COVID, and the COVID was okay because I think he had it before or something. But I guess when he was in, they checked on him, and they discovered the cancer, but it was like too quick. I mean, within like a month or so. And I used to talk to Chuck like every month. I'd follow up with him. And
and Chuck used to eat good too.
Yeah, next thing you know, he was gone. So, and I say that because there's things, if you do get diagnosed with the stuff, man, over the years, these past several years, and it's just me thinking for myself, and I tell this to people, look, you don't have to listen to me. You can consult with a doctor. But to me, what doctors do, I would never listen to most of these westernized doctors unless you were getting to like stage 3 or 4 and you needed to do chemo to remove. But there's herbalists out there. These guys can reverse that stuff. They can reverse 1, 2, they can reverse 3. And they'll tell you, if you get to 4, all bets is off. We can just basically prolong your life longer. But stage 1, 2, 3, they can reverse that stuff, man. But it requires discipline. And you have to eat right and do things right going forward. And that's the problem with a lot of people. You can't have the discipline to do that, and it may, overcome you. But with that being said, man, do your research, man. There's stuff you could take daily that are cancer killers, and same thing with diabetics. If people who end up succumbing to diabetes, you can reverse that stuff, man. You ain't gotta, it just requires discipline. And hopefully you can find out that you got it before it gets worse. Because that's the thing, if you find out and it's too late, hey, it's really, you got limited options. But if you can detect the stuff quick, if you want to be on this planet longer, you got to take some stuff to turn it around. So yeah, what Hank was saying, it kind of hit home, because I'm telling you, the last couple of months, man, I'm telling you, people, and I'm like, good God Almighty, man, I got like 4 obituaries right there from people I know within the last 2 weeks. Man, and when you think about it, you like, we ain't doing nothing but getting older. And also ask yourself this: cardio. I look at people I work with and stuff, and I'm like, when's the last time this person, I say this in my head to myself, when the last time that person walked 3 blocks, let alone run, or did some type of activity? They probably get in their car, drive, get out their car, go to where they're going, sit down, no type of activity. So, and I'm always thinking that, like, man, and that stuff matters. DJs here in Chicago, a lot of them been dropping off. One just had a stroke. He in the hospital right now, doing bad. And I'm like, good God, one of my favorite DJs too. I don't want to say his name, but if you do your homework online, you'll find out who it is. But just had a stroke. And a couple of other ones, I mean, people from the house community, man, I'm trying to tell you, bro, they leaving at a rapid pace, and at a rapid pace. And I think it has to do with our lifestyles and what we eat. And again, the internet can help you. It can help you avoid these things that we, I don't know. They could be setting up food on everybody. But with your knowledge and stuff, you could be smarter and make better decisions, right? So with that, I'll give this quick example before I shut it down. I watched a video last week. I had seen some other videos, man, but I was like, man, it's just talk. So this guy had burgers. He bought burgers from 3 different places. 3 different places. Now, this is like the 5th video I've seen of this type of stuff. And he had, so I'm not going to say the restaurants, but he had 3 different burgers from 3 places. One was let out, and I want to say it was a good over 30, maybe around 60 days. It started molding like a burger should. This out. And he had it in like a Ziploc. It's like mold. Another one, mold, right? The third one,
The third one is McDonald's. I've seen this.
Yeah, we know McDonald's.
Yeah, right. I mean, you're not helping people if you're not going to say the name of it.
I'm just trying to give an example in terms of what's out there that you could be eating daily, and this is the type of shit you putting in your body. That shit looked like it was fresh, came off the grill.
I saw a McDonald's cheeseburger by my trash, and we got alley cats around. Man, they didn't touch that motherfucking thing, bro.
That's not that. Whatever that I seen in that thing, that was not real beef. That was not real beef. No way, no how. Beef and the bun stay like that
forever.
And that was way longer than the other two that they showed.
Yeah.
But that's the type of stuff that we will put in our system daily and think nothing of it. Now, granted, beef and stuff back in the 80s, even parts of the 90s, was better than it is today.
Yeah, it didn't have all those chemicals.
They done bioengineered that stuff, bro. So
GMOs.
Yeah.
Just try to be smart with what you intaking on
a bro. One of my frat brothers got diagnosed with prostate, but they caught it early. He had the surgery, so he's good. So
did he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah,
go to the doctor. We got to go to the doctor. I mean, whether they fixing or
you can even
giving
do
you
those tests from home. If you don't want to go to the doctor, they got tests now. You can do it from home.
Wait, you put in your ass yourself?
I guess so. Like that.
I guess so. They got them where you can do whatever and send it in. They can test it and send it back to you. But if you don't want to go to the doctor and you're embarrassed,
get your wife. Come on over here. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, there's blood tests, that they do to check your levels.
Your levels.
Sometimes, if you like to finger up your bum, I mean, not if you like it, but
some people like it.
That'll help you determine the prostate. And
Caleb's 24. I'm sure he's getting a prostate exam every day.
Well, I know Ace went like 4 times in the last quarter.
All right, Diesel, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
In their prime,
yes,
Caleb or Vince Evans? I mean, Vince Evans or Justin Fields in their prime?
In their prime? Oof. Man. Well, you'd have to say flip the eras, right? So
yeah.
Asking me in the 70s, I would have took Vince Evans. And then in this era, I'd have probably picked him over Fields. It's a dogfight.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Man, it's tough. For this era, I might get an edge to Fields because he might not throw as many interceptions.
DJ would have 2,000 yards receiving.
If he threw it at all,
he'd have broke the 4,000 yard
I'd
mark.
give Fields the edge for this era, and Vince Evans, I'd give him the edge from the 70s.
All right. And can we get an FGB out of you?
No, I'm not getting that out of me. No.
Y'all hear that out there? Can we get an FGB from everybody in the chat? FGB, we appreciate you. Hey, great final words, though. Very, very powerful. Hink's laughing. And you can't, do the FGB. He's laughing at you, Diesel.
Yeah, he can laugh, and he's lucky I ain't get on him for that last snide ass comment. But I'm gonna get him next time I catch him when he's on here. Talking about kids. I'm finding out his son name and give him a nickname. That's for sure.
Just don't blab it over the internet. Maybe he doesn't want it out there.
Oh, no. I'm blabbing right to him. Like, I got a nickname for your boy now. Yeah. I'm happy he won a state title, even if it was in a Triple K country.
It wasn't state. It was a conference.
Conference title.
Oh, the conference title. So
college,
I mean, they get to. How do they do that for that division? Do they get to go to? I mean,
they got the NIA tournament.
Okay. Yeah, they're going into next game. Yeah, they're going to tournament after that, and then depending
so they get the automatic bid.
Yeah,
they should get a 1 seed, right?
Yeah, well, maybe not a 1 seed, but definitely automatic bid.
Yeah,
depends on their record. What seed they got, Hank? Let us know.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, Diesel, appreciate you pulling up, famo.
All right, y'all.
One love, brother.
Oh, wait a minute, real quick. Hey, I seen your boys. Ace in the dirty hole. I seen your boys won the
sectional. Yeah.
Yeah.
Leo B. Hillcrest.
His Leo Lions won the sectional for hoops.
Okay. Yeah, and then it'd be Hillcrest. Hillcrest, Duckworth. They could be having some athletes at Hillcrest, bro.
Yeah. So next up, state tournament, right?
Yeah,
that is part of the state tournament, right?
Yeah.
We had the UIC on Monday. I forget who we play, but yeah.
Hey, y'all might have a good chance because the city is kind of low this year, bro. So
we play Hyde Park on Monday night at UIC for the I guess the super sectional.
City ain't
semifinals.
Y'all play the BDs, Hyde Park. That's the home of King Von.
Yeah, not
Duck.
That's a home of Barack Obama.
Yeah. They opening up
Barack did not
that center
attend
too
Hyde Park.
on Juneteenth.
Yeah,
open up his library. Juneteenth, right over there by Hyde Park.
Yeah, y'all need to pull up.
For sure.
I'll be
out of
town. Some free shit too. Oh yeah, you'll be gone. You know they're gonna be giving out free shit, Diesel, T-shirts, shit like that.
I ain't going over there till the picnic, to the chosen few. I ain't gonna probably see it till then. So
colors.
Yeah, colored president, damn coon. All right, Diesel, appreciate you, brother.
All right, y'all.
Peace out.
All right, Ace, go ahead with your final words, my brother.
Final words. Rest in peace to Dominique Ponder. Dominique Ponder, University of Colorado quarterback, was driving. Unfortunately, last Sunday when we were on through the hills of Colorado and hit a curve and went over a power line and fell to his death. And the teammates and even Shadur came back to his funeral, give respects to the young man. Be careful out there. He was driving a 2023 Tesla, but his
was
skills.
Was it a Cybertruck or just a regular Tesla?
It was a regular Tesla.
R.I.P. man. Go ahead though.
Yeah, and young man lost his life. Still playing for the University of Colorado. And kids, be careful out there. You get these cars, fast cars, electric cars, whatever car you get, you got to be careful of your surroundings and the situations you're in, especially if you're in mountains or snow or regular dry pavement, that you are being aware of where you're going and what's going on. I know you think that you have all these skills that are necessary to make it to your destination and back home, but sometimes you gotta be more aware and do what you can to get your experience as far as driving is concerned, to make it home, to make it back to your dorm room, and make it to where you need to go. So rest in peace to that young man. And condolences to all of the Colorado football players and coaches that have to move on from this tragedy at the beginning of their football season, going into spring training.
And condolences to his family and loved ones too.
Yeah, absolutely. So also, piggybacking on what we said last week and this week, get your levels checked, get your whatever you need to get checked from whatever doctor, your oncologist, your primary physician. Go to the doctor, go get everything checked out that you can, get your colonostomies, get your age, get everything you need checked out. If you got insurance, unfortunately, we're in the era that, they're trying to take the insurance away. Get whatever you can done. Get it done while you can. If you're not, try and get it done because, The people are checking out. People are checking out in their 50s and 60s, and there's no reason to, because all we need to do is get our regular checkups, get our blood levels checked, get our prostate levels checked, get our colonoscopies, get all the things that are available to us in our 50s and 40s and 60s to stay here and make this world a better place and keep our boots on the ground and help our family and help our kids and just do what you got to do to be where you got to be and love who you got to love. So, I think it's the same thing I said last week, and I'm gonna say it again this week. Um, do what you can to be where you got to be, to love where you got to love, to go where you got to go, to vacation where you got to vacation, to work where you got to work, to uplift where you got to lift, and do what you got to do. And that's my final words.
Well said, my brother. And can we get an FGB out of you?
Oh, absolutely, to the highest level. Well, man, I'm in the basement, but right now we're going up to the roof, to infinity, the highest level. FGB to the highest level of F-ivity.
And who are you taking in at prime, Justin Fields or Vince Evans?
And they prime, it's tough.
This question is stumping everybody.
So prime, are we speaking of their team, or just in their prime as far as who would excel in their prime?
Yeah, that part. The second one.
I'm going with Vince Evans.
Damn.
Vince was a stud.
Vince Evans.
Yeah.
Because Vince Evans, we got to reach out to him, inbox him, maybe he'll pop out.
Yeah, for sure he will.
I'm
going with Vince Evans.
Get the tea leaves, get the real tea.
Yeah, because, ain't nobody talk to him. I mean, sure they'll talk to him about his business acumen after leaving the league, and winning Grey Cups or whatever he did up in Canada.
If he was poor and committing crimes, they'd be talking to him.
Yeah. But I want to talk to him about his history in Chicago, especially when coaching. His family was going to the games, and
yeah, right,
yeah.
And his relationship with the coach Dicker, you know what I'm saying?
What kind of input did you have on what was going on, which I'm sure was minimal to none, and how did you feel about the NFL and the structure of how you were trying to win games when you were in your prime and you knew you can do this and that and the other, and you're coming off being a stud at USC as a quarterback. So yeah, maybe we can get him on the show.
And I want to add FGB.
Yeah,
and so this was in the later years. I had to double check because he was playing when Papa Bear Hallis was still at the helm.
Mm-hmm.
Papa Bear died in '83, so Papa Bear was it wasn't over his dead body when they had that colored quarterback. Papa Bear probably told Dicker, you're gonna coach him, you son of a bitch.
For sure.
Yeah. We don't know what was in Papa Bear's heart.
We don't know what's in Dicker's heart or Papa Bear's heart.
Yeah. All right. So we didn't cover the Bulls because I don't think anybody cares.
I don't care.
All right. So the Bears juggle contract smoke around Cole Kmet. Our sources have told us that they're going to need to, at minimum, reschedule his deal. We know he just got married, and we owe him, and we owe him and his family. You know what I mean? We owe them everything. And Caleb Williams tries to outrun the ghost of quarterback pass. One thing stays true. Chi-Town never does quiet. Every storyline here comes with his story attached. Every rumor echoes something older, and every new hope has to fight the city's memory before it ever faces an opponent. What we're watching now ain't just sports. It's identity work. It's a franchise trying to evolve, a front office trying to prove it's learned, a quarterback trying to be the first 4,000-yard quarterback in the history of the Bears, and a fan base trying to decide whether to brace for impact or believe in something new. Will it be 7-10, or would it be 11-6? These aren't just headlines, they're pressure points in America's greatest city that measures everything against what came before. And that's what we'll leave it. That's where we'll leave it today. Bulls crossroads, Bears contract tensions, and the Caleb versus Vince Evans debate that refuses to die. Chicago sports never move in straight lines, but that's why we keep coming back, for the chaos, the hope, and the stories that always feel bigger than the box score. Stay locked in. The next chapter is already forming. Thanks for rocking with us. Until next time, stay curious, stay ready for whatever the week's going to throw at us, on the field, in the political arena, and everywhere the two collide. This ain't just content, it's connection, and it means more because all y'all are here. We appreciate the support and enthusiasm for the pod. If you got any more questions, concerns, or need further information, feel free to reach out. You could drop a comment, or if you got our information, you could do that too. And the email, I think, is in the About page. Stay tuned, stay passionate, bear down.
Bear down.
And as always, until next time, Ace.
FGB to the highest level of effivity, and that's for sure.
Facts. I couldn't have said it better. Facts. All right, Karen, get off the phone with 12, Karen. Karen, we need you to take us home. Let's see here. That's Vince Evans.
D-ball.
Put a shovel in the ground.
Breaking my heart, man.
Yeah.
Breaking my heart. You guys gonna get your little suburban stadium and your little, you probably have halter top night, fingernail paint night. You get your fingernails painted.
I'm not going out there, man. I go watch them out of town before I go to damn out of town.
All right. You find yourself sliding through. You might be in LA. On Florence and Normandy. Hey, homie. Hey, man, come here. You better. You might be in Chicago. Woo! Dipping down Ashley. You better. Chill back. Check your 6. Double check that blind spot. Use that blind spot assist. TATN. Better guard your grill. TATN. Guard your grill. TATN. Mouthpiece included. TATN. Bear down. TATN.
Bear down.
Knuckle up.
TATN. Mouthpiece included.
And don't forget
it, baby.
And don't forget to.
Whatever you do, don't forget it. Like, share, subscribe. Hey, butterfly.
Forget to bring your mouthpiece.
For sure. Don't forget it.
TATN.